What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is They went from the 4th level of hell and sent us down to the 7th level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's how I do this song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all of this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Murder was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zam's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. Yeah. Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the Three Kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see. Can I see? Hit me up in my DMs, and I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue Joshua or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Listen, I told y'all, I always get caught by the Jesus Christ Superstar. I feel like even though I'm celebrating my beloved 49ers today, who won last night, I feel like I want to wear my Star Wars hat. Hold on. Let me get my Star Wars hat. That hat is worn. Okay. Let's do the Star Wars today. Star Wars. There we go. I like that better. Ooh. So, I was having a glass of wine. Hey, everybody. So, what are we supposed to be doing today? God. I'm not going to even acknowledge my members right now. Hey, Volvo. Hey, Living Kush. Hey, Phil and Sharice. Now, my members have the link and are supposed to be in the on the stream yard with me. So we waiting for some of them. So I had this idea, y'all. So, of course, I always talk about the fact that I'm about to open up another cheap bottle of wine. It's Friday. Friday is cheap bottle of wine. You don't do the expensive wines on a Friday night because Friday is get, cheap bottle of wine, shoot the shit, have a good time. So I had this cheap bottle of wine that I found, Chateau Elon summer wine. It is grape wine with peach natural flavor. It's 13.5% alcohol. And so for wine, that's pretty good. Um, so anyway, oh yeah, I'm not saying hi to the members till they come up here. Anyway, so I always talk about how with the members only chat, how we have such a good time in the members only chat. And so I asked the members if they would come up here and we have a members only chat live. 'Cause it's insane. It is insane in the members only chat. If you're not a member, you're missing out. It is so much fun. And so I wanted to have the members come on with me. Hey Ashton, and see what they had to talk about. Oh God, look who the first one here. Lord help us. Oh
Hey,
boy.
Teddy.
Hey Xavier. Hey Boo. Xavier usually is one of the him and Tracy C. Hey Ashton, don't think I said hi to Ashton. They usually are the shit starters in the members only chat. They're the ones who get the party started. I just want y'all to know that.
I'll be on my best behavior. I don't know what you're talking about.
Harold be in there clowning. Jason is always in there clowning. They really be. They have a lot of antics going on in the members only chat. But anyway, so Harold, do you enjoy yourself in the members only chat? Harold? No, I said Harold. God damn it, Xavier. No, why I got Harold on my mind? He must be talking about the old bastard. I can talk about him because he claimed he couldn't come because he had to work. So I'm going to talk about him since he's not here. Should have been here, and then I wouldn't talk about you. But anyway, do you have a good time in the members only chat, Xavier?
Yes, I have a great time. A well-behaved great time in the members only chat. Because that's what I am. I'm well-behaved. I don't start nothing. I don't finish nothing.
You know what?
I'm there quiet. I don't know what all this, the lies.
Speaking of which, so let me ask this. So I put in the members only chat your boo yesterday. ATL Tay, who claimed that your boy Blueface was in his DMs and he's supposed to fuck Blueface when he get out of jail.
This ain't the first time that Blueface has been hit with allegations. Didn't his baby mama just said that it's been men and women who could have been holding him down? Like, Blueface is gonna forever have a trail of allegations.
But do you believe ATL Tay? Because wasn't he on with the Bigo boy? What's the Bigo boy name? Gardini.
You know I don't follow Bigo.
I
Did you
don't
see the
follow
Bigo
Bigo either.
fight?
They
Did
do
you
too
see the
much over
recent
there.
Bigo? Did you see the recent Bigo fight with Ray Potts
With
and Malik?
Milan Christopher and Gardini.
No, I was talking about the one with Ray Potts and what is it? Trey and Malik.
No, I saw the Bigo fight with Grayling Purnell and his
I
boyfriend who
skipped
beat
that.
him down.
He was spitting and biting him. That is so nasty. Where is the
Wait a minute.
class?
So Ray Potts was fighting who?
He was fighting Malik. Was it Malik Joseph? It was some other Malik.
Oh, Malik Joseph. Child, you
No,
know the
not him.
porn state to be
It
up
wasn't
on
Malik
some
Joseph.
Bigo.
It wasn't Malik Joseph. It was a different Malik. It was a different Malik. But he's new.
Ah,
And Trey, Trey, he used to say he was bi.
which trade?
Trey Coolin.
I think I know who you talk about. I think I know who you talk about. Girl, so first of all, let's go back to your original book. I feel like it could be some truth, but when he was asked about receipts and then ceremoniously just clicked off the line.
That's what they always do when they have to produce evidence. They always got something to do when they got to produce the evidence. Just lying away. But listen, if you want to lay up with Blueface, that's your business, ATLT. I personally wouldn't, because I feel like Blueface looks like his veins are just running with every single STD known to man.
He does look dirty.
You can tell his fingernails have dirt in between them just every
Oh, let
time,
me check my
every day.
fingernails for y'all try to read me. Hold on, God. I'm holding this glass of wine. Let me let me make sure. Let me get a wipe and make sure I keep wipes over here, y'all.
Just the thought of
Keep
him
them
just
alcohol
inserting
wipes.
it.
Let me take an alcohol wipe or two and go in between. For y'all try to, y'all probably be reading me down. But let me make, y'all not gonna try to read me. See, it's easy for y'all because y'all ain't on camera every time, all day, every day. And y'all don't have people examining every pore, every crevice of your face, every crater, every booger in your nose, every gray hair, and everything. See, y'all don't have to deal with that. People looking at your fingertip. Let me see what's on your fingertip. I was eating some crabs today. They were so good. So good. Oh my God. I had Tanner crabs today. They were so good.
Are those the
Um,
bigger crabs?
they look like snow, but they're bigger than snow.
Oh,
Yeah. They look like snow, but they're bigger than snow. They're a little sweeter than snow.
mm,
So, but they, if you
crab.
looked at them, you wouldn't know that they just would look like big snow crabs, and you would think they were just extra large snow crabs. And they're called Tanner. So, why was Ray Potts and the boy fighting over OnlyFans scene or something?
Well, they were supposed to be shooting a threesome. Then somebody got mad because somebody claimed to be doing coke. Then they started fighting. Then Ray Potts got put out. Then the police came and dragged Potts out. And now,
Wait, the police came?
yes, the police was there and
Girl, these
everything.
girls be doing way too much.
It's
Way too
always.
much.
And then, it was the
Child.
usual. It was the usual. You have STDs. You do cocaine. Like, let's be
I
fair.
mean,
You
but
all
all
do
of them do
cocaine.
cocaine,
You
and
all
all of
have
them have
STDs.
STDs.
Like,
These are porn skanks. All of them do cocaine and Tina, and all of them have STDs. I mean, what are we talking about?
and I don't even know why. Like, y'all
I
can't. Y'all.
mean,
But y'all can't. We never see y'all in a consistent house. But you got enough to buy coke.
well, Coke, you know, when they go, because see, here's the deal. Here's what they do. They will get on rentmen.com and find them a suitor that will pay them, you know, a couple $100 for for the day. They use part of that for the Uber, the other part to go get weed, Coke, and Tina. You go down to, East Point, um, Riverdale, somewhere down there in the south end of Atlanta, you find no shortage of people who will sell you an 8 ball, some Coke, and some Tina for $50. And that plus your Uber, you still got enough money to go to the club that night. There it is. Buy a bottle.
I thought you know too much about the crack cocaine Atlanta drug game.
I've never done well, let me take that back. When I was in college, I did every drug once. The only drug that I did not do, I will admit, I did all drugs once in college because I wanted to see how they was. The only drug I did not do was acid because I was always told acid stays in your system forever. Like it stays in your spinal tap or something like that.
Yeah.
So I never did acid, but shrooms, coke, crack, heroin, meth, ecstasy, all of them I did once
Oh
when I
my.
was in
Oh
college.
my. And you
I'm not
made it
gonna
here
lie,
to
I'm just
today.
gonna tell you the truth. You know what? Since the members ain't coming, let me open it up to the people. Cause the members ain't coming, cause they don't care about us. I know Phil will come up because he got something to say. Phil always got something to say. Phil, bring your butt up here. You ain't doing nothing. I'm just bothering
Not
Phil
the
because I don't know
crack.
what that man got going on. But So you've never done any drug? I have. I did crack once. Tracy,
You
don't
probably
judge
did the
me.
first
Judge your mama.
crack.
That don't make me a crackhead, even though I stayed across the street from two crack houses. No, but
Mm-hmm.
really, I wanted to, in my college experience, I wanted to be able to, add to conversation. So when somebody talked about somebody doing such and such, I'd be like, "Child, I did that. It wasn't all that. I ain't here for it." That's how I knew I
Nope.
wasn't like a weed head. You know what I'm saying? I'm not somebody who smoked weed. I just don't do that. That's just not my thing. I'm not, I'm not a smoker.
See,
Hey,
the only thing
Phil.
I would try it would be smoking because I would want to get the black lips because I think the black lips are sexy.
Hey, Phil.
Yes, I do have something to say. Hello, gang. What you doing,
I
crack?
could barely hear you, Phil.
Let me turn it up. What
Oh,
you
there
doing
you go. You
smoking
better.
crack?
Now I can hear you.
What you doing smoking that shit?
Listen,
You was with Funky doing crack?
I was in college like 20 years ago. Okay.
With
That
Funky doing crack?
I was in college. I was 18, 19, 20. That was
With
20 years
Funky
ago. Child, those days are over.
doing crack?
The only thing I do now is edibles. Nah, I do my edibles. That's it.
Okay, but yeah. Oh my. 5,000 word essay on why people shouldn't do crack. I want it by Monday.
Because it's whack.
Exactly.
It
I
don't
need
need to
you
be
to
in
write the
5,000
answer
words.
on why people shouldn't crack.
Whitney only gave you one word. It's whack. The shit is
I,
whack.
Okay.
it was kind of whack. It's too high maintenance because you got to have the pipe, you got to, light it and all of that. The powder cocaine was easy. You could just, divide it and that was it. That was pretty easy. But crack is too high maintenance. Listen, it was very high maintenance. I was like, wait a minute. So I had to find somebody who had a pipe. And what I ended up doing was somebody had a makeshift um bong or a bowl or whatever they call for weed that I could light up. And it was a whole ordeal. hmm
It always
Okay, it's
is.
not a pipe, it's a stem.
Listen, I don't know. I don't do drugs. I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't know. Oh my God. Okay, so since we were talking about porn skanks in that arena, you know who gets on my nerves?
Who?
Nico Aesthetics.
Okay, wait a minute.
That's the
After
one who's
seeing,
always commentating on porn
yeah,
skank.
see, and now he's become one.
Right. But my thing is when he report the goat was Kim Jim. I miss Kim Jim. Somebody go find Kim Jim. I don't know what happened to his YouTube page, but he was my go-to when I needed to know what was going on in the porn skank world. I would go to Kim Jim. Kim Jim would tell me what I need and be, with his Jamaican accent. And I could go on with like it was no judgment. What Nico's aesthetic does, he came along after Kim Jim's page got, I guess, deactivated or whatever. And so
Nico is
he has this
self-righteous.
condescending tone about everything. His laugh is annoying as hell to me. Like he has this whole pious, self-righteous, holier than thou stint
And I
on
don't even know
everything.
why, because I thought he was homeless for a long, long time.
You thought he was what?
Homeless.
Oh, well, he used to be in that same like apartment in the beginning. Like I
With all
followed
them
him
dirty
like
clothes?
way from the beginning.
With all them dirty clothes? He always
In
had
his
dirty
old
clothes.
old apartment. I'm talking about. I follow him when he had like 1,500 subscribers.
Nico,
So
Nico.
I go that far back, and that was like early part of like late 2021. I go back to like late 2021 with him, maybe some somewhere in 2021, maybe like 2 years ago. I think he has what like 30,000 subscribers now.
He has a lot. My first video I remember seeing him was the one he did about Grandy Glaze. And then I thought it was interesting, but then the more I heard his commentary, it's just like, you're a jealous-minded little light-skinned freak.
He
And I just
is.
couldn't.
He's so condescending. But you over there with Raheem and Elijah Zane,
And making
you
good
know,
content,
circulating
making good
every
content,
STD known to man.
making good content. Because I will say, some of the stuff is not bad.
I'm not gonna say Raheem does bad porn, but I'm also not gonna say they not over there being infectious disease doctor's wet dream. Just saying. Hey Yana Boo.
Hello. Hold
Yana,
on.
what's going on? I saw you, Yana. What was that, last week or week before last, when you went up on Thais's panel to get the
Yes, I
prize for, I think it was
won.
for Scorpios.
Yes.
I saw you up. I said, look at Yana up there on the doggone on the stream yard.
I was excited. How's everybody doing today?
Good. Shout out to Thais. Shout out to Thais Jackson. Anyway, I don't know what we talk about, y'all. I have no idea.
Did you
Tracy said
see
just
Krishan in the
explain
Walmart?
a lot about you and Funky. Funky did go to school with me,
And so did Andrew Gillum.
and so did Andrew Gillum. Actually,
Knows all.
me and Funky went to Florida State. Andrew Gillum went to FAMU. Basically, we all on it. We just on one side, different sides of the track. One on one side of the track, one on the other side of the track. I'm
Mm.
not doing this with you, Phil. I'm not doing this with you. Anyway,
Whatever happened to
um,
Andrew? I thought he didn't he get hit with charges?
huh?
Didn't Andrew get hit with some
No,
charges?
Andrew beat those charges.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, those charges. He beat those charges.
Always
They
trying to
tried to
catch the
get him
black man
for
up for something.
campaign finance and corruption and stuff. Andrew and
Really?
his
Of all things,
big
in this
uncut meat
climate?
beat those charges. You know, Andrew got big meat. I've seen it in full glory. I'm not gonna tell you how.
Well, we want to know how.
Ooh.
Mm-mm,
And,
See, that's
and
the
mm-mm,
if
real
you
story
have
I
mm-mm.
need.
photo evidence,
How?
send it in
We gonna
in the
have to have
chat.
that in the stage up for the members only chat. This is open to the public. We can't be talking about this stuff up here in the public like this. We're not gonna do this. Y'all not gonna have the people. You know, YouTube has become a litigious place, and every celebrity is now suing every YouTuber. I told y'all that if go back and remember when the Tasha K. Cardi B case first came, me, Really B, and Ebby were on live, and I remember I don't it wasn't on my channel. I think it was on Ebby or Really B's channel, but I remember I was driving in the car. I was traveling at the time and we were all talking about it. And I said at that point, I said, this has opened up the fucking Pandora's box. And now any celebrity feeling any kind of way about any YouTuber and what they said, it's open season. And sure enough, ever since then, it's been open season.
But I don't
Just a
think
mess.
most of these lawsuits are gonna go to trial. Because first of all, Tasha K was in a unique situation where she admitted to lying on live in 4K. So you can try suing all the YouTubers, but it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna stick.
I don't
You
know. I don't know. The
maybe because
precedent is
not
set.
everybody is as people have to realize not everybody is as dumb and delusional and cracked out like Tasha K. Okay,
You know what? Not that you
so you
called that
can't.
woman.
Allegedly.
Hey Ali Ayud, I don't know who you are. I'm just gonna keep my hands up here. I'm gonna venture to say that Ahmad is probably going to gather you or wrap you up. A hall monitor will deal with you. It clearly can't be a gay chat because Yana's here. She's a beautiful black woman, married with children. She's not
To
gay.
a
I mean,
man, to a
she
man,
might
to
be
be fair.
happy, but she's not, gay in the sense of orientation. But I'm sure I don't even have to look, but my hands are here. I'm sure one of the hall monitors will handle you ceremoniously. I don't know. Something might happen to you. I can't be
We'll
controlling.
wait.
So,
We'll see.
huh?
We'll hold
Probably
it under
won't be able
review.
to send
Let me
them.
know if
I
somebody
mean,
gathers him. My hands are up here. I'm not, you know. Mm, that's funny. Is it a gay chat?
Bitch, I'm as gay as the day is long, and we're still, in the days where summer is. In the time of the day when some days are still long. So I'm real gay, gay, gay,
Won't be
gay,
too long.
gay,
So
gay.
winter coming soon. It's
It is
September.
coming soon. I guess we go straight in the winter. Shit, that's not good.
Well, we don't really have a fall here in Vegas, so I don't really acknowledge that season. So
So, listen, y'all. Um, I watched this American Horror Story first episode. Ugh.
why?
I, I, I don't know. That's a good question. I wanted to have ammo and fodder to drag Kim Kardashian skank. She didn't have enough in it. I mean, I saw some people saying that she was really good, and I was like,
Yeah, she got rave reviews
I
online
don't
on
know why, because
Incredible.
it wasn't like she's playing like a publicist. It's not really a stretch. It's not
Well, they're
really like,
saying that she's playing
ooh.
her mom. I think they're saying that she based her performance on her mom, so they think it's
What?
her acting. That's what I've been reading. But listen, I didn't watch because the plot sounded dumb. It sounded
Yeah,
like a
it's not a
Roseberry's.
It
good
sounded
plot.
dumb to
I
me.
want to watch for. Okay, so it's cringy now. You got Emma Roberts on there after everything that Angelica Ross has claimed that Emma Roberts did, knowing that at some point during the season MJ Rodriguez is going to be on.
Did she know?
They have her on the credits.
Wait, MJ is on the credits. Did she appear in the episode, or
I didn't see her in episode one. I don't remember seeing her
maybe
in
it's only like
episode
a
one.
guest? Maybe it's a guest
But did she
appearance.
know before
You
she
know how they
signed
like to do
on?
that.
What happened, Yana?
But did she know before she signed on?
I don't think she did. Remember, all of this stuff with Angelica
It was
just
in
happened this
2020.
week. Angelica with Scorched Earth right before the premiere. That's how you do it. That's how you
But
be petty, honey. I ain't mad
but
at
her situation happened. It was in 2020 in the 1984 season.
it.
So that
Right.
was about 2 3 years
And
ago
that's when
now.
they had my boo on that season, Deron Horton.
Oh
Mm,
yeah, he died though. He died
he
like
did. I love me some Deron Horton. Ugh,
he was in
the
Dear
things
White
that I
People,
do.
the show that I will never finish. I can't stand that they made it a musical.
What?
Dear White People.
I watched that whole final season. The
I
musical
sure the hell
thing
didn't.
didn't really bother me as much as it bothered everybody else. But what you said, Phil?
Oh my God, I loved Dear White People. The first couple of seasons, it was so amazing.
Hmm.
They lost me at the end.
Everybody said that. I watched the last season because I wanted to finish it out. Like it was one of my favorite shows. Those first
It
couple seasons.
was. It was great.
Now I haven't. I know American. I'm not American. I'm sorry. Sex Education's last season is up. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard this last season is not good. I heard it's
Well,
not
they
good.
got rid of like a good majority of the cast, so I'm not
No, the
surprised.
cast is still there.
Didn't they get rid of Maeve?
No, Maeve is still there. Everybody's still there, and they added some new characters. But from what I
Why?
understand, it's not as good. I don't know. I still think the second season, the first and second season of Sex Education were the best. Just like the first and second season of Dear White People was the best.
Well, see, I
Um,
wait a minute. What you? There's White People had 3 seasons, right? Or was it
they
4?
have four
Which was the one where we found out about the X situation?
about the who?
It was this. It was the season when remember Tessa Thompson came back, and we got to see Tessa.
That was at the end of, I believe, season two. That
Okay,
was
so
the
season 2
last
was the best
episode of
season.
season two, I believe, because they had Tyler James Williams as well on that same. They had Tessa Thompson and Tyler James Williams on that episode, and it was a whole full circle thing because then you had Deron Horton and what's my girl name?
Samantha Logan. I mean,
So
no,
Samantha
Logan Browning.
Logan. So
Logan Browning. Samantha Logan
Logan
is a different
Browning.
light
Thank
skin.
you.
Samantha Logan is a
Yeah.
different light
So
skin woman.
I remember because I reviewed. I think I reviewed that. I think I
I,
reviewed that season. I don't
that was a
remember.
good season. Season 2 was the best season.
That was
I don't know
season
what the
two.
fuck.
I think
As soon
season
as they
two
broke out
was
in
the best
song,
season.
as soon as
Hmm?
they broke in the song, I turned that shit off. As soon as they broke in the song, I
Season
turned.
three, as bad as y'all talk about season four, season three was worse than season four to me.
And I disagree on that because wait, what
I
happened in
did not
season 3?
remember season three. They had the new gay guy that came, and it was
It was 3. It was like 2 new gay guys. To be fair,
it was a lot. It was too much going on in season three. I really didn't like. That was when they found out about that secret society. They found out about that at the part of the last episode of season two, and then it carried over into season three. It got real
I
stupid.
like the season. I like the secret society aspect of it in regards to like the concurrent storyline because then it would explain like what was it? It was Blair. What was his name? Oh my god, the dude played by Blair.
The guy who was the same one in the movie as he was in the Netflix show.
Yeah, but he was him, and he was with Blair Underwood, and Blair Underwood. What was it? Moses Jones, and he was molesting people,
Yes,
and he
yes,
was
yes,
raping
yes,
people.
yes, 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 yes. Because he was,
So
it
I
was the
found that
president.
storyline interesting.
It just, I just didn't like season three. I like, mm, I don't
The
know.
season 3 was better because we got to see Deron naked more, so that's okay.
We saw Deron naked earlier though.
But we saw him more in season 3.
We ain't see his meat though.
Well, they weren't never. This isn't HBO. This ain't
Right.
Euphoria. This is not a Sam Levinson Productions.
I liked him better in season two. So I need to. Yana, wait, Yana, come on. Let's talk about this, Yana. Let's talk about this, Yana. Yana, unmute. Yana, unmute.
How you ain't watch Dear White People?
Yana, you've never seen
I
Dear
just
White
never
People?
watched it. No.
Okay,
Did you see the
here's your
movie?
homework. Before you watch the Netflix series, watch the movie first. You gotta watch the
I never
movie
saw the
first,
movie.
huh?
I never saw the movie.
You never saw. Oh my God!
The movie
You
explains
need to see
the
the movie.
show. That's how you know everybody and how and the whole
Right.
secrets and the.
The movie makes sense when you get
If you
to the.
don't watch it, you'll get lost real
Yes,
fast,
you
especially in the
need to
first few
watch the
episodes.
movie
So there's a movie
before you
and
watch
a
the
show.
Netflix series.
Yep, the movie was in 2014, and then the show came after that.
Hmm.
When did the show come on? Was it 2018 or?
I thought it was 16 or 17 or something like that.
Because I know it took a while for them to produce season 4, and they had like, let me see,
I think it was either
2017,
17.
2017.
Okay. So, but you need to see the movie. And I say that because Logan Browning is good and Deron Horton is good as well. But you have to see Tessa Thompson and Tyler James first so
Okay.
that you get an idea of those characters. And then when you watch the show on Netflix, it can go, okay,
And then
now
season 2 will make more sense. The end of season 2 will make the payoff will
exactly
feel
the
much
end of
better.
season two, you're gonna go, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So you need
Okay.
to watch the
Okay.
movie first.
Okay.
Now, Xavier. So you know the Hispanic dude from Dear White People, the show?
I
The
remember
one who
Al.
was
I think his name is Al. His character's name was Al, right?
I think or whatever, the Hispanic one. Child, he's getting real life. But he's a whole porn skank. I might see his stuff.
Oh no, I seen his stuff. I don't like it.
Yeah, because the size queen and me don't really like,
Well,
small
yeah,
men.
but I just don't. I just never found the whole doing it by yourself thing.
Yeah.
I
We
girl,
don't do
that's
solos.
lazy. You lazy. That's just
Yeah, we don't do
laziness.
solos. If you're gonna do porn, just know we don't do solos.
Like people really need to be like realistic with their attraction level. Very few people can pull off gaining subscribers by just solos. Not everybody can be Dwayne McCall.
So
Now
wait,
y'all
Yana.
know too much about porn. Now I just got to say it. Now I love you, but you just know too much about this pornography.
Listen, we are porn connoisseurs over here. Please be clear. We know all there is to know about the business
And listen,
that
it's
is
not our
porn.
fault that everybody's becoming hoes. Listen,
People try to
people.
act all squeamish and pious as if they don't know about porn. They be knowing. Anyway,
No, but listen, did you hear that people just found out about Eve's tape?
about who?
Eve.
Oh, Eve sex tape with Stevie J.
Yeah, they just
They just
found out
seeing
about it.
that shit been out like
Yeah, now
damn
it's
been
going
40
viral
years.
again.
That shit was out
I
on
just told
VHS.
my mother.
Yeah. That shit was out on VHS with the R. Kelly tapes. Okay.
I've never seen R. Kelly.
You never saw the R.
Nope.
There were a lot of ones. You might have seen one, but
Me
not that
either.
one.
And I'm the age group where everybody was seeing it, but I just had no desire.
I never watched it.
At the time when it first came out, maybe what was that like 2001, somewhere around there. 2001, 2002, somewhere
But
around
remember,
there.
there were like several different tapes. There were several different tapes. There was
And
some with
when
grown one and then the little
there
girl.
was a couple. The infamous one is the one with him and Sparkle's niece or whatnot with the peeing situation. But there was another one where he was with a girl that was of age and was eating her blocks out before he started blowing her back out. Um, where he had the
That's the one
accent
I
or
seen.
whatever. I remember that one too. Wait, Janae, how do we get
Listen,
to touching balls? Well, Janae is a medical professional, so we're gonna say that Janae probably has touched a lot of balls. Even though I probably, Janae, even though I'm not a medical professional, probably touch more balls than you have, which is probably not a good thing to admit to. But judge your mama, don't judge me. Anyway, so wait a minute, Yana. So you admit you have not seen Dear White People. You at least saw Lovecraft Country, right?
oh my God, yes, y'all are the reason why I watched it. I started all over, had my husband watch it with me. I've watched it a few times now. Yes,
Okay,
I was
okay.
upset when
Because I
they
was
didn't
gonna be like,
renew it.
wait a minute. Because I had a subscriber that literally last week said I had never heard of Lovecraft Country. Somebody told me about it, and they told me they said they searched Lovecraft Country on YouTube to see if because a lot of shows you could find like the whole episode on YouTube, and so they typed in Lovecraft Country, and my review came up, and so they were like. I found you from the from typing in Lovecraft Country, and somebody else tells me I get that all of the time from David Makes a Man. If you type in David Makes a Man in YouTube, my reviews come up a lot of times.
And see, that's the
I
reason
Lovecraft
I
never
started
Country
watched
is a
watching this show
Lovecraft
too. When
Country.
I first found you, I started watching David Makes Man. I had no idea about it.
me too. That's where I found y'all and really be.
Yes,
David
really
Makes a
big got
Man.
me watching that darn Big Brother. I never had a desire, and now I'm
I've been
literally
watching
getting
Big Brother since episode one of season one. I've been a Big Brother stan.
Oh, since I've only been watching through the TikToks, can somebody explain to me why Sari decided that it was a good idea to break her alliance with Felicia and McCole
listen.
for
I
Jared?
was her son is what made me angry, and I loved her on Traders. She was my favorite one on Traders.
Wait, hold on, Phil. You've never watched Phil. Don't try to type that in the chat and not say this out loud. You've never watched Lovecraft Country?
No.
Oh dear
Oh,
God,
Y'all are
see,
missing out. Y'all watching all this
you
American
really are.
Horror
You're missing out
Story
on that.
and all this nonsense and all these
Phil. Hey,
musicals.
Montrez. Phil. As a black person in America, you owe it to yourself to watch Lovecraft Country. Now,
Okay. If I
you
told you
have.
some other things I've never watched, you will be surprised as well.
Oh
Did you watch
God.
Scandal?
No.
Jesus Christ.
I need more
Wait,
wine.
wait, wait,
Hold
wait.
on.
No,
Hold on. I need
no.
more wine.
Hold on. Let me retract that. Let me retract that. I was late on Scandal, but I was booed up one day and we watched like a couple of episodes of Scandal.
But that's
You
all
need to
you've
go
seen
back.
is a couple of
But you haven't
episodes.
watched
Did you
the
get to
complete
season 3?
series?
Nope, I
Did
never
you get
watched
to
it.
the
We didn't
Hell
make
and the
it.
High Water?
Oh
Nope.
my God.
Oh,
You got to see
I
the
gotta
Hell and
pour
the
some
High
I
wine
Water?
for
gotta take
Scandal
another
for
shot.
this.
Hold on, hold on.
Wait a minute. You have to hear Papa Pope say, "I am the hell and the high water."
And then you have to hear him call that white man boy 3 times. That
Yes.
was amazing. That's
So you
so
got
Never.
to
many.
see. Listen, I want the collection of wine glasses Olivia Pope had. And if I was a woman, I would want all of her coats. If Olivia Pope had nothing else, that bitch had the most sickening coats and
A
jackets.
coat and a good
And
bag.
Wanted every coat and bag that bitch had.
hey, quintessential boo. We still eating on the sour punch bites. Tropical. Here are the flavors.
Okay, I got one more, so y'all can kill me now. I never watched How to Get Away with Murder either.
Oh
Oh,
dear
you're
God, let
just
me take a drink.
ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. That's just. You've
I
never
You
work
have
seen
to
at
my
watch
mother
it.
night.
in her
What's up,
most
Chloe? You have to
critically
watch it so
acclaimed,
you can hate
awarded a
Laurel.
performance?
Because I hate Laurel.
No,
I've
listen.
hated her from season one, episode one, all the way through to the finale.
I didn't. I
Never
loved
liked that bitch.
Laurel. I hated Michaela because I thought Michaela was a pretentious, whitewashed, evil woman. But Laurel, after she had that baby, she just thought that she was the bee's
I
knees
never
and she
liked
could
that
talk to
bitch.
people crazy.
Fuck that bitch Laurel. I never liked that whole Laurel. I never liked her. Never liked her.
I
From the
was fine when
jump.
she was screwing Frank, but when she started sleeping with Wes and then ruining his life, and then she had his baby, and then she almost lost his baby trying to do all that foolishness, just ignorant.
Laurel just that
Come
what
on,
season was that? I
Xavier.
think it was season what was the season after what you call it died?
Season 4.
Season four, Laurel just got out of control at that point. I hated
And she
her
was
even more
talking to
than
people crazy. Remember when she told Connor to go kill himself? Like, how are you talking to people like that?
yeah. I never liked Laurel. Never liked her.
Then
Never
I
liked
never liked
her.
Michaela. And then I started to like Michaela after she started dating a black dude, and then she started dating Asher. And I thought, okay, Michaela's cool. But then
I
the
didn't
final
like her
season
dating
turned around.
Asher either. That was
I was fine
disgusting.
with her dating Asher because she was so uptight and he was so weird. It was like opposites attract. But then she became
Jason and
evil.
Quintessential. Why are y'all not on my live yet? Quintessential, you got a lot to talk about. You got a whole set of honorary members that just came through. One including Ann Nisby and Chrisette Michelle and a whole bunch of other people. Where are you at, Quintessential? Not better quality snack. Quintessential. There's nothing wrong with Sour Punch Bites. They are so good. Are you calling my snacks cheap today, Quintessential?
I
Okay,
wouldn't call
I
them
got
cheap, but
one
just
more that
gross.
y'all gonna kill me on.
Oh, I can't do it, Phil. I can't.
Now, I saw a couple of episodes and it was kind of cute, but I kind of fell off. I never watched Being Mary Jane either.
I never watched it
That's
either.
okay.
Never
That's
seen it.
okay.
Never seen it,
Okay.
man.
I have.
I
I've
don't like
stuck
I
Gabrielle
through.
watched
Union,
a
so
few
like
episodes.
I'm not a
I like. This was actually my
Gabrielle always
favorite
seemed like
Gabrielle
she's the
Union
same
role.
person in everything she plays.
I disagree. Y'all have to get more into your Gabrielle lore. Y'all have to remember when she was playing the crackhead in the movies,
I
or
don't
when
like
she
Gabrielle Union. She's not good. She's not a good
She's
actress to me.
just so
did y'all
disingenuous,
see her in an
like fake
inspection?
almost.
I saw her in Inspection, and she wasn't that good to me. I
I
was
thought
here
that
for
was
my boy, um, um,
Jeremy Pope.
Jeremy Pope. I was here for Jeremy Pope. He was great. Her performance was subpar to me.
I feel like that was her
I
best
agree.
like acting in a while.
It wasn't
Mm.
It was so
believable to me.
Well,
different.
that ain't saying much, Xavier.
To me, I could
But I
tell
feel like she's
she
been
was acting.
typecasted.
To me, in Inspection, I could tell she was acting as opposed to somebody who embraces that role and becomes that character. To me, good acting, you damn near become that character. And I don't even know that it's that actor act.
or actress acting that role. They just are that character. And she just didn't give that to me. Not an inspection. Mm-mm. Now Jeremy Pope played the hell out of that role.
Because that was so different from all his other roles.
He played the fuck out of that role. But Gabrielle,
I liked her.
they
It
had me in there
wasn't.
crying on that inspection too. I was in the oh
Okay, I do have one more thing.
oh
Oh
Phil.
Lord!
Phil.
Just you just keep on
Y'all
twisting the
gonna
knife.
y'all gonna kick me out for this one.
Oh
I know
God.
it.
Let me
I
get my
never saw
wine.
Black Panther.
One or two?
Neither one.
Oh God, Phil.
Wait a minute.
Let
Have
me
you
get
I
seen
this.
saw
any
y'all
Marvel
already.
Phil,
movies?
are you a secret member of MAGA that we just don't know about? Like,
Absolutely not.
I mean, I'm just trying to
Wait a minute. Wait a
understand.
minute. Phil, have you seen any
Phil.
Marvel movies?
No.
Well, then you probably won't like it.
I don't know. I had never seen any of them either, but my
Yeah,
son,
it's a lot of people
I watched.
who
I
never
love
watched. Yeah, it's a lot of people who never watched Marvel but went to watch Black Panther, the original
Yeah,
one.
but that's well. I would say The first Black Panther is pretty much your average Marvel movie.
But what I'm saying is,
But
you don't
Wakanda
need to have
Forever.
watched the Marvel movies to enjoy Black Panther.
Yeah, but most people don't like Marvel movies. A lot of people don't like the formula that Marvel uses for their movies because they find it predictable.
But they
Wakanda
still
Forever,
like Black Panther.
true. Wakanda Forever though is like the most different, out there Marvel movie you can
And that's
find.
because they have Ryan Coogler, who's not a traditional Marvel director.
I don't know. I don't know the reason for that. I think it was because of who they casted and who they playing certain parts. Because you know how you can push some actors around. You can't push like you can't push Forrest Whitaker and Angela Bassett around. They're
Agreed.
Forrest Whitaker and Angela Bassett.
You have Forrest Whitaker, you have Angela Bassett, you have even have Michael B on there. And say what you
So,
want, Michael B is an A-list actor. He is.
and I feel like Michael B. Jordan is a good actor. I don't
He
understand why
is.
people don't
I'll
like
give
his
him that.
acting.
He played the hell out of some Killmonger. Tell me you didn't see about 80% of the hoteps you knew from that point wearing the little dreads to the side for the next year and a half after the original Black Panther. Like hoteps around America was doing the little dreads to the side.
Except Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar keeps himself in that.
Dr. Umar is what's wrong with all things black and all things American.
Okay, so hold now I'm not a big Dr. Umar fan, but my friend, she sent me a video and Dr. Umar was 100% correct. And
But see,
that was the
no. The
only
problem
time
isn't
I
that
agree
Dr.
with
A
him.
broken clock is right twice a
But
day. I mean, let's be
Umar's
clear.
problem isn't that he's wrong. Umar is right about a lot of things. The problem is that the source of it is rooted in nonsense and fuckery. That's why we can't support him.
Yes.
He's like, what was the fake black dude that always got a GoFundMe going up?
Sean King.
Yeah, him and Sean King vibrate on the same energy. It's
Like,
capitalist
right.
driven.
I'm not saying I agree with Xavier. Dr. Umar, Sean King, some of these people have great things to say, great causes, but the vessel from which it comes
It's
is
rooted in
not good.
wickedness and sin and iniquity.
I'm just saying.
And he's a homophobe and transphobe, and he's evil, and he's ugly too. He's one of the most ugliest men ever.
Wait, how
But
did
he's
we
always
switch over to chocolate? They in the chat talk about chocolate. Are y'all talking about chocolate as in the candy or
they
chocolate as
talking about
in
your
the milk?
snack choices. They sent you money for better snack
Oh,
choices.
my snack choices. Y'all don't never see me eat a chocolate. I'm not a chocolate fan. I like if I'm eating chocolate, it's probably gonna be white chocolate. I'm just not a fan. You won't see me eating a lot of chocolate because I just don't care for chocolate like that.
Chocolate is nasty, in my opinion.
I never eat dark chocolate. You don't have to ever. What's up, Sean? What's good, Five? You never have to worry about me eating dark chocolate. Mm-mm. White chocolate is my favorite chocolate. Um, every now and again, maybe some milk chocolate, but if it's milk chocolate, it better have some nuts in there somewhere because I like my chocolate with nuts.
Ew. Wait a minute.
So chocolate
I
milk are
want
your thing,
I
huh?
want to ask y'all something. Is red velvet really just chocolate cake with red?
That's for people who don't know how to make good red velvet cake. If you
Okay.
truly know how to make, because I make a lot of, I do a lot of baking. That's a side hustle I have that people don't know about. But as someone who does a lot of baking, red velvet cake, if you make a true red velvet cake, it does have some chocolate in it, but you can't really taste the chocolate like that. It's not designed to be a chocolate cake diet red. So you see a lot of store bought red velvets or people who don't know what they're doing. And if you look at it, it looks more maroon or dark blood red than it does real red. A real red velvet cake that has the texture and the taste of true red velvet cake isn't dark like that. It's real red, almost like my shirt red. Um, and you almost won't even be able to taste the chocolate in it when it's a true red velvet cake. A red velvet cake is more closer to a German chocolate cake. And a German chocolate cake really doesn't taste a lot like chocolate because of the way that it's made and the texture to a German chocolate cake and how what you have to do to a German chocolate cake. But that's just my spiel and I'll shut up.
Thank you. I'm gonna go to my brother and tell him that I was right. Because he was on telling me that, oh, red velvet is just chocolate cake, and I'm like, no, it's not. It tastes
It's
very
not.
different.
That's for the people. That's when you buy a cheap red velvet cake and that's somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. You do have to put cocoa, like or chocolate, unsweetened cocoa in red velvet cake. You do put that in there, but it's not a whole lot that you put in there. But that's just I'm not gonna give my recipes away. I
Mm.
mean, anyway, what else you ain't seen? Phil, you ain't seen Lovecraft Country. You ain't seen. Did you see David Makes the Man at least?
No.
Dear God, did you see Moonlight?
I loved Moonlight. I saw Moonlight on a
How do you
flight
see
to
Moonlight but
London.
never seen David?
I
Right.
saw
How
Moonlight
do you
on a
see
flight to
Moonlight and not
London, and it
David
was
Makes the Man?
amazing. It was on my flight to London before. I loved Moonlight. Moonlight was
Because
amazing.
listen, to me, as great as Moonlight was, the first season of David Makes Man is better than Moonlight to me. I
Where
would
is
say that
this
unequivocally.
on?
Hmm?
Where can I find these shows?
Moonlight was on OWN.
Wait, I'm talking about the movie
What movie?
Moonlight.
I'm sorry, Moonlight wasn't on. David Makes Man was on OWN. Excuse me. But
Oh,
Moonlight, um, I mean, it's you have to download it from somewhere. I'm guessing, unless you go to the pirated sites like I go to, that
You
I'm
could
not going
get
to
Moonlight.
name
Moonlight
on
is on
here.
Showtime, so you could watch it on Paramount Plus if you
it's a
have Paramount Plus.
series.
No, it's a movie, but you can watch it on Paramount Plus.
No, I saw
Moonlight.
Moonlight the movie. I love Moonlight.
But we're talking about the series David Makes Man. The first
David
season of
Makes Man
David
is on
Makes Man,
HBO. It's on Max.
as great as Moonlight was, and I thought Moonlight was phenomenal. The first season of David Makes a Man is better than Moonlight to me. I'm not. I'm going to be honest. The first that first season of David Makes a Man was so
Oh, okay.
I can agree with that. I can see that.
it
I can
was
see
it was
that.
and you can watch my reviews too. You can watch my reviews. Actually, me, Evie, and Really B used to do a weekly panel on David Makes Man every week.
Now
Mhm.
my show was Insecure. Like I love me some
Insecure was
Insecure.
good. You can watch my reviews for Insecure as well. I was always a part of the Lawrence Hive. I was never here for Issa. Issa wasn't shit.
What?
I was never here for Issa. Never.
I wasn't here for
I
Lawrence.
was here for all part. I was part of the Lawrence Hive. I'll fight you about
I
Lawrence.
was here
I
for
was a part of
everybody
the
but
Lawrence Hive.
Molly's evil behind, because Molly is a liar and a whore
What?
and disrespectful, and she's ignorant.
No, I love me some Molly.
Really?
I'm
Y'all,
okay with. I like Molly more than I like Issa. I'll be honest.
of course, you're bougie. Molly's bougie, but Molly ain't shit.
Issa
What
ain't
did Molly
shit.
do?
Issa is the cheating ass whore skank.
Listen,
Wait,
you're allowed to cheat on broke
Yana
people. They ain't
didn't
got
watch
no money. Of
Insecure?
course you can. It's okay to cheat on men who don't work. A man who don't work
Really?
doesn't deserve to be.
That's the wait. Say that again, Xavier.
Men cheat on women who don't work. So if it's good for the
I
goose, it's
don't
good for
think
the
that men
gander.
who cheat on women care if they're working or not working. I don't think that that's a requisite or prerequisite, I should say, for whether or not they're going to cheat, whether they're working or not working.
I'm just saying, if it's good for the
Issa wasn't
goose,
shit.
it's good.
I
All
ain't
Issa
gonna
was trying to
lie.
do was level up, and she had
But
all
let me
these
tell you
people.
why Issa wasn't shit. Because even all of the men that she cheated with, or all of the men that she got with afterwards, she always fucked it up. Like Issa always found a good ass man will fuck shit up. And I would just be windmill in the air after watching the episode. Cause this bitch
No,
would have
no.
some good ass man and fuck some shit up and be
Daniel
like,
was a bad man.
what
Daniel
the
was a
fuck are
bad
you
man.
doing?
Daniel was a bad man, and so was Nathan's little kooky ass. He was insecure
Nathan
and
wasn't
weak.
bad. Nathan was just mentally ill.
He was so pathetic, yo. Like, and then he went missing, like, for like
He
weeks
was
on end.
mentally ill.
Issa got everything that she deserves because
Yes, a
she
man
was
and a family.
shit. And when Lawrence cheated on her and his petty ass left that Best Buy uniform in the goddamn closet, I was here for all of it. I said, hell yeah, Lawrence, be petty as fuck.
Lawrence had the best backstroke in history.
Didn't he though? What that stroke gave everything? Girl.
Just hitting all the walls. Nothing missed. Everything just caved.
Ooh.
But Lawrence got his karma when he met that evil witch Condola. So
You mean
Wait.
condom reservoir, cotton
No,
candy,
no, no.
coke
Wait,
bottle?
hold on.
Phil, you ain't gonna argue us on
Condola
this.
did nothing to Lawrence.
Yes, she did. She had a baby. That's the worst thing you can do to somebody.
You just
If
talked about his backstroke.
Listen,
They ain't got nothing to do with having nobody's
cotton
babies.
candy wasn't shit, and that bitch held that information. Yeah, see, I'm not here for you withholding information until it's good for you. That shit pissed me off.
There's literally no difference between Condoleezza Rice and Krishan Rock. They are both the same person.
They are. They
Wait,
are.
what I miss?
Cocaine Cowboys and Krishan Rock are the same people.
Krishan Rock is special needs. As an educator, El Teddy, you supposed to be taking up for the special needs
I'm not
children.
picking up for that dumbass whore bitch. I have
Y'all
no
always say
use.
she got
I
special
have no
needs.
use for
Ain't been
her.
to no
I
Who
have
doctor.
no time for
does?
her. She is now a perpetual hashtag ABC. A bitch can't. I don't
Phil,
have
did
the
you see her
energy
in
for
the
her.
Walmart? Phil, did you see her
She's
in the
a
Walmart?
perpetual hashtag ABC because a bitch just can't. Anytime I see anything that says for Sean Rock, a bitch just can't. I don't have the energy.
Phil,
Nope.
did you see Krishan holding that baby in the Walmart?
Not doing
Yes,
it.
and as a CPS social worker, y'all should have called me because we need to have a conversation. I did not like her
I said
explanation.
from the beginning. Listen, I said CPS should have been outside of the door of the delivery room when that baby got popped out. So that as soon as the baby came out, y'all rushed in and took that baby from the both of them.
And then
Because
go to
she's
LA and take
dangerous,
the other
and
two.
so is her baby daddy.
And go
So
take the
okay,
other two as well.
it really wasn't a CPS issue. My issue with Krishan and this whole situation is that girl, where is her village? Like, where
What
are
village? She
people?
comes from a den of crackheads. There is no village. The village
There's
burned
no
down a
village.
long time ago.
When you're raised in a trailer park, trailer parks aren't villages. They're trailer parks. Okay.
It's more like a pack
When
of
you're
What?
wolves.
raised in the trash can and the trash heap, there's no such animal as a village. That's a trash heap. That's not a village.
I mean, I would
Actually, the
need.
village is the reason why she had the damn baby. Because the mother was like, I
I,
don't believe in abortions. I don't believe in
When
abortions.
you are raised, see, what you're missing the whole concept. The village throws all of their waste into the trash heap. Okay. So the village is over there raising kids, doing right by society, and all of their waste goes to the trash. All of their garbage, trash, and waste goes to the trash heap, and thus you have Krishna Rock and Blueface.
I was
And Jaden.
so
And the
irritated with
mammy.
her explanation. Like, first of all, why is that baby everywhere? The studio, the football game, the
Who gonna watch
church,
the
the
baby? They ain't
Walmart.
got nobody to watch the baby. They
And
got
you can
Same
streamers
reason
order
why
and
she was
everything
smoking weed while she was
online.
pregnant. You drink?
Listen, if you got raised in a good black family, nobody would even see that baby before about the 6 month period. Baby, that
Exactly.
baby is on lockdown for the first 6 months of their life. Ain't nobody, you can't come over my
You
house.
can't come
You don't need
over.
to see
No.
my baby. You don't need
Mm-mm.
nothing. I'll see you at the 6 month period after that doctor's appointment, and my doctor say everything is okay, and then we might let them out to see the rest of the
And
world.
and you know what else that people miss that I don't know if anyone called, but y'all tell me if I'm wrong or not. She had the baby in Baltimore, right? He came
correct.
to visit her in Baltimore, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Now she done brought a house out in LA and that she's trying to furnish.
Oh my
She
God.
did?
I didn't know that.
I thought she bought the house in Baltimore. I thought that's what she was
I thought
saying.
the house was out in LA.
For what?
Now, I said, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to speak on what she said. Now, I just thought the house was in
I
LA.
mean, it's possible because it sounds like
And
some
right, I
dumb
wouldn't
shit.
put it
So
past
she,
her little ass.
She,
And now she wants to change the baby's name. What is
What?
wrong with her?
yeah, I did hear she was trying to change the baby's name because
I like the
Blueface was
name.
mad that she named the baby after herself.
Now,
but Blueface,
listen.
you
Ugh.
already have a junior. Doesn't
He
Blueface is a
disgusts
Blueface son?
me. Ugh.
Blueface,
No,
This is the
that's what
most
she
the,
said.
the
vile.
He
whole, I
doesn't
told
have
you,
a junior.
when I saw Blueface laid up with that baby, and I told y'all
Ugh.
before I even posted it in the members only chat, I said I had looked at it and examined it like 1,000 times because it looked like it was Photoshop. Because I just couldn't believe that this girl would have this man laid up with her baby, knowing the atrocities that he's done to his current son.
Exactly.
Not just son. He has two kids. He has two older kids. He has sons. Sons.
Exactly. And that she would have her child with. I said
And you
at
know
that
What
why?
point, I
about
was
the
done.
That's
And I
because he
nerve?
posted
was
it in the
laying up
members
on
only
her.
chat. And at that point, I said, I'm fucking done. I don't want to
He
know
probably
anything
ain't
else
took a
about these
bath
people.
in
They
six
are,
months.
mm-mm.
But you know that
I'll
she did
believe
it because
anything at this
he
point.
dicked her down. He dicked her down the night before. You know that's what happened.
Oh,
The
You know.
woman has permanent residence in
ugh.
the city named Stockholm.
Is it Stockholm? Because it just seems like it's just dumbass at this point.
No, it's not even Stockholm syndrome. You know what it really is? Okay, I guarantee y'all, 6 months from now, 6 months, we're gonna be hearing about him trying to take that baby away from her, and then
Hmm
it's just
Well, he
gonna
already
be
said he
a
was going to do that.
total
That's what he's going.
Yep.
He's already
disaster.
said he was going to do
He
Exactly
that.
right.
probably already is doing that right now.
Yeah.
But he's not going to work.
Like,
You can't try to take more kids after you got a case open on you for
But
He's
neglecting
not
your
hell,
taking
baby.
care of none of his
if
other
if
kids.
he
How you
has a
gonna
good
take a child?
lawyer, if he has a good lawyer, he'll win because she's unstable and certifiable at this point.
But
But the
but
thing about it is, they'll tell you he's unstable too.
and he has a case. He has an actual case against
How
him.
many cases? That's the
Because they
question.
did say they called CPS on him with the situation with his 5-year-old son. With the whole, oh, you must be gay because you ain't in here with
And
these
no, it
strippers
wasn't.
and
And it wasn't just
everything.
that one. They called him the other time. They called them. They called them the other time when there wasn't no food in the pantry and he
Hmm.
had strippers.
That's the
And
time I'm talking about. When he
no,
said,
those
"Oh,
are
you
two
must
different
be gay
times.
because you ain't in here
Oh
with
no,
these
no, he
strippers."
did. He said that both times, but those were two different.
Because the
He does
other
that a lot.
time, I remember he asked his son, "Are you gay?"
Yeah,
And
he
it
does
was
that a lot. And then don't forget about the whole thing with the son says, "I don't want you to leave me with mommy because she's mean to me when you're not here." Nobody is giving Blueface nobody's damn baby.
Listen, I just feel so bad for those children in that chaos and confusion. Like, what is wrong with them? I really feel bad for this girl, even though
I know.
she displays such stupid behavior. Like, what is wrong with you? Why you got this baby out at Walmart? And then her explanation was so stupid. I had my baby and my dog. Why are you bringing the dog to Walmart anyway? Keep
First
your
of
dog at
all,
home, fool.
First of all, let's be clear. This is how you know she's not a part of the village and a part of the trash heap. When a black woman has a baby, what happens? Their mother basically uproots their life and
Yep.
comes to be with
Krishan
that
don't want her mother
woman.
around her baby.
Yep. You're exactly right,
That
L. Teddy.
grandmother is gonna come and be with the mom and stay
Both
there
our
for about a
moms
good
did.
2 or 3 months, if
Krishan
not
Both
don't
of our
want
6
her
moms
months.
mother
did.
around the baby. She doesn't want her mother around the baby because the mom's a
But no,
crackhead.
no, no. But listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that means that there's no village there. In black families, when a woman has a baby, her mother will uproot her life and come and be around that woman while
No, but the
she's
mother wants to
caring
be around. The mother wants to be
for
around.
that
Krishan doesn't
child.
allow her.
Well,
The
Krishan ain't
mother,
being still long enough for the mama to be around either. You gotta think
That
about that.
too. That too.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true.
how she gonna find her?
Krishan doesn't want her mom around the baby. And quiet as it's kept, Blueface's mom
She
might
don't
end up with
even
all
want
the kids
Blueface
after.
mama around the baby because
And,
Blueface mama ain't shit.
She's
Blueface
not.
at some point is trying to have sex with her
It
own
may.
son. His mama trying to have sex with him.
Well, what about the
let's
fact that
be
Krishan wants to have another baby in 6 weeks, even though she don't really understand the amount of time
I
that she's
saw that
supposed to
shit
be
today
waiting?
and
Jesus,
vomited. I
wait,
I was
vomited in my
wait.
mouth
disgusted.
when I
Like,
heard that.
uh-huh.
Well, I've heard of some women doing that,
Now listen,
but
I'm gonna be honest. I wanted it like 2 weeks after I came home with the last one because she was natural. I didn't have any drugs, no stitches or anything. But baby, I wasn't no fool. My man ain't no baby, and I still wouldn't have did it.
But
She
some
is
people want
here,
that.
Irish
That's
Oh,
twins.
nasty.
I might go with you, Krishan, if you were in a stable environment. But nothing about your whole existence
Right.
is stable.
Nothing.
Why do I want you continuously adding to the gene pool?
She wants a family.
I need Zeus and Natalie and them to get her some serious help. Really,
Wait, wait,
the
wait, wait,
girl
wait, wait,
needs
wait, wait,
help.
wait.
Zeus.
Phil. Did you say you need Zeus and Natalie? Something.
Stop. I know it sounds
They can't even
foolish.
help
I
You
themselves. They
listen.
about to go under for all these lawsuits that
That
Boston.
Phil, you might as well say, I need Donald Trump and Rudy Julian to do right by black people and do the right
I
thing
need
for black
I
people.
really
That's
no.
how
I
crazy that
really need
sounds.
somebody to reach out. I need somebody to reach out to this young lady and just really tell her, you doing too much and it's not a good
She
look
ain't
for
trying to
you.
listen to that. I guarantee you people have said that to her.
We
She's
said
not
that to
trying
her
to
when she
listen to
first
reason.
got pregnant, and she said, and she didn't want to hear that. Look at us 9 months later.
Yeah, she ain't trying to hear that. She's not trying to listen to reason. And that's
You know what?
why.
I see this just going
And
totally
here's the
south.
other thing. What's
Mm.
scary is going back to what I said about how we do it in black families. This is her first child. So this is setting the precedent for what she's going to
Mm.
do for others of her children, which is why, especially that first child, when a woman has her first child, her mom immediately comes there, and her mom. I know some mothers, some grandmothers who went to stay with their daughters for at least 6 months to a year when they had their first child to make sure all of those different things, they knew what to do, how to do it. The mom, maybe on bed rest for the first couple weeks and things like that, and so forth. And so they were there. No, let's do this. No, let me show you this. What you need to do here, and things like that. So I've even seen it get so bad where I got you, Tracy, where the mom will actually have to tell her mom, "Hey, it's time for you to go," because that grandma will stay there as long as she can for the purpose of making sure that that mom does right by the family or by that child, and that they're doing all of the things that they're supposed to do. Krishan ain't got no shit like that.
Listen, my mama used to
Mm.
get on my nerves, reminding me, Yana, did you pump? It's time to pump again.
Hmm.
Listen, black mamas, if you got a village, they're gonna pluck your nerves, but you thankful for them. She clearly does not have it.
Hmm.
I mean, that's just really
She ain't got no
heartbreaking.
village.
Just to see this young woman with this child, and I mean the child. When they say the child is everywhere, when
It's
they
very
said the child
heartbreaking.
at the football game,
Listen,
she wasn't even holding the
watch
baby
this.
head in the
Yana and
Walmart.
Tracy. I got two black mothers on here. Yana and Tracy. How long was it before your first child went outside the goddamn house?
Besides the like 2 week appointment, it was after the 6 week mark and after they had had all their shots, you know what I'm saying? First set of shots and everything. So
Oh shoot, that joker was probably like 4, 5 months old at least.
Right.
At
and the thing
least.
about it then was they only went to church. You went to church
Hmm.
Sunday and you brought your ass back home with your
and
baby.
then you had them in that in the car seat. You left them in the car seat. You had a whole like sheet and
Did
stuff over the car
and
seat.
can't nobody
So
open it.
Don't look at my baby. Is the
Yes,
baby in there? Yes, in there. But I ain't gonna let you see it. You ain't gonna breathe on it. Ain't nothing.
absolutely. Absolutely.
You ain't play them games. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You know, I
And
need
And people
somebody
really
to.
thought that baby was gonna change her. They said
and
the
we
baby
didn't
was
even
gonna make her better.
have
I
stuff like
hope.
COVID back in the
I
day.
prayed
Now
that
we
that
got
baby
shit
would
like
change her. I
COVID
hoped.
and all kinds of shit going on. Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
who thought
I
that baby
hope
was
that
gonna
that
change her?
baby. I did.
Who?
I don't know
You
why you
also
did,
didn't watch
Phil.
Phil.
Scandal. Phil, you
Phil,
had
Hmm.
I don't
bad
know
life
why
choices.
you thought the baby was gonna change her.
The audacity of hope, y'all. Come on now.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
None of us thought
We gotta
that.
be realistic with
Hmm.
our hopes.
Hmm.
That's like hoping
Delusions.
that future will one day become a father. That's like hoping
Oh,
one day that
Symmetry says she spent the first 8 months with her daughter who had twins. I'm telling you, that's how black women are. Baby, if they got a daughter and that daughter have a baby, their first child, baby, you're gonna be with that daughter for at least 6 months. That's the
First child.
minimum, six
Okay,
months.
my mama did it for all four.
Mm-hmm. I can believe
My look, my mom quit her job, so my son like never went to daycare or nothing like that. My mom was
None
like,
of
"Yeah,
my
I'm
kids
done."
have ever been exactly. None of my kids
My
have
mom
ever
was like,
been to
"I'm done."
daycare, any of that. Nope.
we went to daycare, but that was because our aunt owned the daycare. So
See, and that's different.
yeah, that's that. Hey, that's free daycare. Okay,
And I can trust
listen,
y'all.
you don't play them games. Not at black
Mm-mm.
families. Black family, no, we ain't play them games. Mm-mm. Nah,
Not well, not in good black families,
good black families, I
cause
should say.
because did you just hear about the people that went to the daycare and the child got fentanyl and died?
Over in
Oh my
Brooklyn,
hmm,
God, that is just horrible.
Yep.
the fact that that daycare owner is still alive is an act of God. Because I
She
Oh,
won't
I
be
promise
think she's
you,
long,
in
probably.
jail. I think they're in jail because
Yeah, they are now.
oh, they're in jail now, baby. You better
hmm,
go
No, they
make to
finally
that
gave them
jail.
bail.
it was a drug front. They busted them. It was a whole
Well,
organization.
from what the people are saying up there in the great state of New York, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tracy, They saying that this daycare, they've known this for quite some time. The daycare was known for this kind of shit.
So, but they continue to let the children go there.
I'm not gonna say that, really being Kingpin Bay was running the daycare. I'm just saying, if you know, you know.
If you know, you
I'm just
know.
saying, if you know, you know. I'm just, I'm just saying, if you know, you know.
Woo, child, a mess.
It's a different world out
Yeah.
here. It's a different world. People raising their children differently. Everybody a little bit too
But I'm
loose.
telling
So
you,
then
The
your child
problem is
going
they're
to
not
everybody else's
raising
house.
children.
you got to think that the police eventually had to come and arrest these people, or it would have never got to that. The police would have been coming because there would have been a homicide. My 1 year old child died from fentanyl at jump. Oh no,
Come
bitch.
on now, right?
Well, they called them
We
after
would
the
have
child
never
was
got to
already
that.
at the hospital. They called them after the child was already at the hospital. So they rushed to the hospital. And that's when they told them.
Baby,
I
listen.
don't care when I found out.
Right,
Somebody
baby, listen.
came.
Well, no, that's why they didn't go to the daycare first to whoop their ass. They went straight to the hospital.
No. You ain't got to go to the daycare. There are phones. I can call somebody. Hey,
What you said?
bruh.
I might even know somebody in the jail, or I might know
Exactly.
somebody that works
I
in
need
the
this to
jail.
happen. You know, you got people inside. Okay, I
Mm-mm.
need this to happen. All right, appreciate it.
That's crazy.
What are we talking about? That's how my family is. See, my family is well connected in and out of jail. You call
Same,
some people. Hey, I need this
same.
answer.
We ain't in no big town either. Yeah, absolutely not. Somebody
Like,
was
girl,
like,
People raising their children
girl.
differently. They just let them go with whoever, whenever,
You
however.
know that mama is at home comatose. That probably ain't slept in 4 5 days. That mama got to be at home comatose, ain't slept 4 5 days, unless she's
yeah,
like Rashawn Rock.
I cannot. Oh, well, let's hope not. Well, I don't know. Maybe she wouldn't feel so much if she was like Krishan. But who?
Right. That's my point.
Well, Krishan said she gonna get pregnant again in 6 weeks. So
Yeah,
I
that's what we
mean,
was talking about.
Yeah, she said
If
she
Right.
that's the
about she
case,
trying to have another one in
by
6 weeks.
who? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do the
That
impregnation?
dummy
Who's
that
going
did
to
it
do
the first 17 times.
true. Well, true.
Mama
Well,
said
And you
she's
know
about to
she
be
the
there.
most fertile now.
It is.
that's
Wait,
nasty.
Tim's pregnant with Drake or Future?
Wait, say that again.
Is Tim's pregnant by Drake or Future?
No, she's not. Nobody. She's not pregnant. She
Oh,
says
she's
that
not?
she's not pregnant at all.
Sorry, I'm not a Tim's fan. Oh, not a
Who?
fan.
Thames.
Well,
Who is Tim's?
You never heard of Thames? Essence?
Ooh. Oh,
Replay?
I don't know this person.
she's a singer
Hey,
songwriter.
the
A singer
replay.
songwriter named Tim's.
She's
Hmm
an Afrobeats artist.
Oh, I don't know her.
she's awful.
She is not that
Listen,
bad.
after your judgment of people, we can't go by your standards. You said Crack Rock was, going to be a good
Oh,
mom. We're moving on
Oh,
from your judgment of
oh,
people.
oh, Tracy.
What?
You did say Krishan was gonna be a good mom.
You know, I really wanted her to do better.
Nobody
and
thought that.
I want
Nobody.
$1 million. It ain't happening.
Look, hey,
I
hey.
really wanted her to do better.
Exactly. So you're judging the
And
people.
we
I don't
forgive
know.
you for that, Phil. But nobody, I mean, nobody thought she was going to be a good mom.
Lord have mercy.
Which
I
is why
just,
I said from the beginning, if CPS is not outside that delivery room door waiting to snatch that baby from these two people, something's wrong in America.
Listen,
I
I
don't
was
even
praying
know
for
why
the
she
first
didn't
6 months
have.
for an abortion. I was praying
She
until
wasn't
that
even
6 month
holding the
mark.
baby's head.
Do you expect her to?
I don't even know how
Yes,
she was able
everybody
to
know
put
you're
that
supposed
baby
to
in the
hold the baby's
contraption.
head.
Well, clearly she didn't.
You
So
don't know.
But that's like the first thing about babies. You have 12 siblings. and you have nieces and nephews. So you've never held the baby's head, and nobody's ever corrected you about that. That's the first
Like,
thing.
Yeah.
if you come from a big family, you know how to take care of kids because you've had to care for children, babies, infants, toddlers, all the way up. Like, if you come from a big family, you have had to raise and take care of babies, toddlers. So for you to be negligent like that, that means that there's a history of poor parenting in that family. I'm surprised.
Really?
I'm surprised there isn't a court order to have that whole family line sterilized.
Oh, that would have been
That's
great.
unethical. We can't do that. There's no laws
Sterilize the
on
whole
that.
family line. The
Oh,
whole family line.
Not the
on the
whole
daddy
line.
side too. On the daddy side too.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh,
Don't
oh.
Oh,
forget
the daddy side
exactly,
did it.
Mom and
because that
daddy side.
mama,
Mm.
Sterilize everybody.
Carlisa, what's Blueface mother? Carlisa, that bitch is
Oh,
weird.
oh. Grandparents too. I mean,
She's
if we gonna do them,
fascinated.
I believe wholeheartedly what Jason said in the members only chat that we need, just like we have driver's license, there needs to be
Absolutely.
parenting licenses.
Absolutely.
Because
Have said it
Speaking of
some of
before.
parents'
these
license,
people that we read about and hear about don't need to be having kids and don't need to be
speaking
Mm-mm.
about that,
parenting.
you know what that
At
reminds me of?
all.
Did y'all watch the old TV show Dinosaur?
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And they had a whole episode about parenting license. I've always that
Yeah,
cracks
that
me
was the
up.
show with not the mama.
Uh-huh.
He never called the dad dad. It was always not the mama.
No, he called the dad in the what was it?
One episode he did
It
say
was
dad.
it the finale or something? He did say it one episode.
He
And
did
he
say
was
it
like,
one time, but
and
every
then he was
time
like immediately,
before that,
not the
it was
mama.
not the mama.
Yep.
Mhm.
We had
But
I
better
yeah,
mean,
television.
these people are trash. These people are trash. We saw that when they first gave them a show on Zeus that went from OnlyFans. Remember, this started from OnlyFans.
Where he had them girls fighting for bunk beds.
Right. And I was like, y'all are really giving this a show?
Well, it was in the pandemic. We were starved for content, but now
I
it's just
still
I
didn't
never
I
watch
was
it.
watched
never
it.
I
that,
was not that
never
starved.
that
I
starved.
Absolutely
never
not.
watched that
Nope.
mess.
Never watched
I
one
didn't watch.
episode and
I
will not.
listen. I did not watch the OnlyFans. I did not watch the Zeus network show.
That is just more dumbing down of America.
I'm just saying.
there was nothing on television, and it was $5.99. It was cheap.
Baby, you need to go back and watch some of these old shows from the 90s or even
Yeah, I
before.
could do some other things with my 5.99.
I'm
I
sorry, I don't do
definitely
cheap and
can.
easy.
I
I'll
definitely can. I
pass.
promise you.
I promise you, you could do better with your 5.99. Like I can
yeah.
buy a bad burger for 5.99 and fart and shit it out, and it'll go to better use than watching that shit. I promise you.
It's just so bad. And then the other issue that I have is like, why do like who is he? He had one song. Like,
Bust
and
down,
really?
Tatiana. I want to see you bust down.
that wasn't
Tatiana
even
was a
that
hit in the
good.
hood.
I'm gonna tell you
Tatiana
what it
was a
is.
hit.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what made Blueface a thing. It's the deification, and this is coming from me. Okay, it's the deification of the male phallus.
Mm.
When
What?
that young man's sex tape came out, and the girls saw that he had a nice sized slab of beef, it made him, valid. It validated him and
Despite the
made
fact
people
that he
want to
looked
see
like it was
more of him.
dirty
It's
and
a
probably
sex
had
tape?
plagues
No,
on.
I'm
thank you.
telling you, I promise you, y'all are
You
going to
know it
try to
has
discount
cheese in it.
that.
Oh,
There's no other reason.
He has a sex tape?
oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was just
Multiple. Well,
special
no, he
needs
had a
people needed
No, no, no,
representation
no.
too.
There's a sex tape
I'm
with
with
Tina
Tracy.
Isn't that Krishani fucking?
Yeah, but that was after the meat. He had an album cover of just him in a nude.
But what I'm saying is he went stratospheric after the sex tape.
No, the sex tape dropped last year,
Mm.
and
It was
he
after the
and
sex
he,
tape.
but he was on OnlyFans
Okay.
It
in
was on
2020.
OnlyFans, but nobody was paying for OnlyFans.
Well,
You
no,
see what
well,
I'm saying? Nobody's paying for OnlyFans. People don't buy OnlyFans. But when that sex tape got leaked
well, she
and went
leaked it.
viral, and people across the fruited plains got a load of the size of his meat, he went stratosphere, and people deify big pieces of meat. Now, I'm not someone who deifies meat. I don't care
You
how big
don't.
the meat is.
What?
For me, it can
I'm
be
sorry, what?
big, small, or anything.
Huh?
I'm
It's just
sorry, what?
I don't. Uh,
I'm sorry, what?
I'm
Bernard was just lying
confusion.
here.
I'm confusion.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry,
I
what?
just happen to have an embarrassment of riches when it comes to the men that I deal with.
Okay.
They
All right.
But you
usually,
won't also
I
deal with men
seem
who
to
don't have those
attract men
riches.
that have larger than life
All right.
meat, but I
And
don't
you
go
also won't deal
looking
with
for
the men.
them. They just seem
Okay.
to gravitate
All
toward me.
right. Don't
So what
say
about the
nothing else
men that,
about
Got
that
it.
Brett Favre
gravitate
and his
towards you
4 inches.
that don't have those
Not
blessings? What about
Brett.
those?
No, that ain't even 4 inches. That's 2.5. Don't do Brett Favre. Don't give him too much.
Oh, okay. All right.
Brett Favre had 2.5.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Just make sure we're gonna. Oh, okay. All right.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
just saying. Okay. You can
Exactly,
say it.
Morgan. We just be making unwanted folk famous. Thank you, Morgan.
But
I just
Tatiana
thought
was
He
special
at
needs.
was
Listen,
dirty.
listen. I just
Tatiana
thought
was at
special
all the
needs
high
people needed.
schools.
Oh, the high schools. Oh, Jesus. I just thought special needs people needed representation, and hence the reason why he became famous.
Mm-mm.
You
That's
think
We
what I
had
Blueface is
assumed.
Corky
special needs?
from Life Goes On. We had Corky from what that show Life Goes On. That's all the representation special needs
You know
needed.
It was
you know
him
what
and
we got?
JJ Fish. That's what I thought.
Ice
No,
But
and we
JJ
okay.
got
Fish.
Spike
But
from
Ice
Yeah.
Adventure
JJ Fish
Time.
says he's not special needs.
He
Yeah.
just
Okay.
can't sing.
That's what the man said. He said he just can't sing. But
Uh huh.
no, I'm not gonna lie. If he keep his mouth closed
No,
and never sing, he is
no.
kind of cute and got a
Listen,
nice slab of beef on him.
listen.
I'm just being honest.
No, he got bug eyes and a lazy eye. You got a bug eyes and you got a lazy eye. No.
He did not have a bad eye.
Why was it wandering?
Xavier, you're making this up. You're making
Y'all
stuff
didn't
up
see that
now.
shit going left and right. Y'all didn't see it go left and right. It just went. Whoop.
Xavier, you're the reason why we can't have nice things. You are the reason why we can't have.
Well, that's not a nice thing to have, so we
If
don't
you
need it.
all see, this is goes back to what I was saying, y'all. Remember, Xavier tried to start off by saying he's the nice one. Oh, he's so sweet and nice and everything in the members only chat. This ain't even half of what you get from Xavier in the members only chat. In the members only chat, Xavier is out of order. Ask Yana, ask Tracy. Yana and Tracy, tell me I'm lying.
Oh, Xavier Cut's full.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Hopeful. Mm-hmm.
I just spread information. That's all.
Hmm.
Listen, if y'all think I'm bad here, Xavier worse than me.
Xavier, I'm gonna
Worse
tell
than
you
me.
who cuts up in the members only chat. Now I might cut up a little bit, but it's my
Oh.
members only chat, so I'm supposed to cut up. Xavier be completely out of order. Harold be out of order. Harold be out of order. Jason, where the fuck is Jason? Jason be out of order. Tracy C be out of order.
Out of
Tracy be more
order.
out of order than me. Tracy be more out of order than me.
I
Cause I
know you
literally give
lying.
that. What? Okay, one word.
Abby
Sharice.
will pop in, and Abby's out of order is Abby always say, "I don't care. I don't know these people. I don't care who they are, and I don't care about nothing." That that, that is
No,
Abby's
no, no, no.
response to
Tracy is
everything.
worse because you would just give her one word.
No matter
Sharice.
no matter what we put in the chat, we will all be caring about it, and I promise you, Abby is going to come back and say, "Who are these people? I don't care. Talk to me when I give a shit about these." That is Abby's response to everything.
The closest we got Abby to caring was when we posted Funky in them wigs that I thought looked nice.
What
That
I
is
missed?
literally
I had to go
Abby's
get a refill.
response to everything in the members only chat. Who are these people? I don't know them, and I don't care. Why do I need to care about them?
I already know we talking about Abby.
Mm.
But give Tracy. Tracy always posts. I'll never forgive Tracy for posting that picture of Sharice in the blonde wig, and then she posted, what was it? It was somebody else in that wig, and
Listen,
it
that
just
she looks like Tim Bay in a wig. Absolutely, 100%. They be twinning. That is Tim Bay in a wig. Absolutely,
Oh
1000%.
God.
but Sharice
Twins,
looked nice in the photo.
twins. Tim Bay in a wig.
Oh,
Absolutely, 1000%. They twins.
listen,
Can't tell me
if
no different.
if y'all could
Twins.
see the posts that we put in the members of, I would say 90% of the posts that get in the members only chat never even make it to my channel. Never even make it.
Oh
We
no.
post shit in there that is just for the members only chat. And I will look at it and I'll say, yeah, I'm gonna leave that for members only. And I'm not gonna bring that to the channel.
Listen,
Because it
Most
should
of
be
it you wouldn't
way out
even
of
be
pocket and
able
out
to
of
even
order.
talk about, really.
listen, listen. Poor Jason. I be feeling bad for him.
Oh, he's a trooper though.
Poor Jason. He is.
Jason be
He
holding
is
his
a
own
trooper.
though.
Poor Jason.
Jason,
And he only had to see Rich because Abby was like, I never seen it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna find it. Oh, let me go find it.
mm.
Oh my God, that is such a shame. You are
And then
holding
we have
everything.
Rich
That's all you
Dollars
can
and
bring to the
Micro
table,
King
Richie Dollars.
in the members only chat.
Let me go find this.
But I don't know
God
about me.
help
All
us.
I post is movies. Did y'all see the clip I posted today? That wasn't cutting up. That was praising black women. I'm uplifting black women.
With who?
But the latest thing I posted in the chat,
Oh,
I didn't see it.
I haven't seen it yet either. What was it?
it was Nicole Bahari. Is that her name? Bakari. Nicole Behari. You know, from Striking Vipers.
I must have missed it. I ain't seen it
you
yet.
know what?
Y'all don't know
I
who
ain't see
Nicole
it. I ain't
Bahari?
been in the members
After,
only
you
chat
know what?
since we've been here.
You know what? Name
Well,
twin talk
no,
some. I'm the
Tracy
nicest one
W.
in the chat. You know what?
Tracy W. We got a lot of nice people in the members only chat. Tracy W is good. Tanya's good. Mia MJ is good.
I don't be cutting
Mothership
up.
is good. Janae is good. We got a lot of nice, good, wholesome people. But we got our usual suspect
No,
that
wait a
keep the
minute.
members only chat alive and thrive. Listen, the members only chat is where it's at. Where the hell is Harold? He's claimed he had to work.
It
Yeah.
be Xavier. It be Xavier's fault. Xavier get it started.
Xavier do get it started a lot of days, but I'm
Xavier get it
one of the
started.
good ones. I don't be
Mm-hmm.
cutting up.
But you be liking
Yana,
the mess, Yana. Yana, you be
Yana
liking the
don't cut up
mess.
either. Yana is
But she
good in
be
the
liking
members
the
only
mess.
chat.
I do
There
like
go
the
Harold.
mess, but
Harold, bring your ass up here. And now he want to come out.
hey
Bring your
girl,
ass up here, Harold.
come up here, boo. You still at work? Oh,
Because
he said he
Harold
left
be
the room.
cutting up in the members only chat too. And Jason will cut up in the members only chat too. Don't think Jason is innocent. Jason will be in the members only chat cutting up. Please be clear. Hmm.
Listen, me and
Really
Jason done
be.
started a whole side conversations. We done started our whole little true crime. We done started up. We like, did you see who done off this person? We done went off someplace else. We were like, did you see this one? I was like,
No,
no.
no. What happens is really B will come in and just post one thing and then don't post nothing else. Really B is good for just posting something and just saying, okay, I'm gonna just give y'all this
And dip
and I'm
out.
gonna just disappear.
Yeah,
Wait,
what she
no,
do?
no, ma'am. You not just go drop that and then just leave. That's really B. I just want y'all to know I'm done with this bottle. I just poured the last bit of this bottle in. Okay, so tomorrow, me and my friends are going to see Ashanti at Piedmont Park. What do y'all want me to throw at her tomorrow? Because
What?
I'm not an
Don't do
Ashanti fan.
that.
Wait, I don't want you to throw
Ashanti.
anything because I don't
Ashanti
want
is
to
good.
see
She
in
just got
the
a new
members only
album.
No,
chat
she's not good.
that you're going to the jail.
Wait, what happened,
She was.
Yana?
I don't want to see you throw anything at her because I don't want to see the next thing tomorrow afternoon be that you in jail.
I'm not gonna be in jail, but it's gonna be too many people for them to know where it came from.
You said you was going to Ashanti. Are you sure it's gonna be too many
It's
people?
gonna be in Piedmont Park. Piedmont Park is
Okay.
pretty big,
Okay.
and so after Silly Saturday tomorrow,
Fans.
me and my friends, we're gonna go to Piedmont Park. It's I think it's World it's or some kind of AIDS walk or something they have
Oh,
with AIDS
okay.
tomorrow in Atlanta at Piedmont Park.
Ashanti.
So I'm gonna go there. Ashanti's supposed to be performing. I can't stand Ashanti.
Ashanti
She
do the
can't
y'all,
sing.
but put good music,
She ain't
iconic
got no
music
good
videos.
music.
What?
Ashanti has no good music. Don't do that, Xavier. And if you tell me she has good music, I question the validity of anybody who you ever say is a good artist.
So you didn't got Rain on Me?
When what?
Rain on Me.
Who?
Rain on Me with Lorenz Tate in the video where he was being an ass.
Lean on me.
Rain on Me.
Oh, you said rain on me. That shit is horrible. You listen, Xavier. I know
Y'all
you're
didn't like
young.
Foolish?
Hold on, Xavier. I know you're young. You're Gen Z. You're really young. You was born in like 2001 or 2002, Xavier.
1999.
The same thing. 2001, 1999. It's all the same.
Oh, you're the
Okay.
same age as my oldest daughter. Okay.
And
Now I
so
get it.
Xavier, we're 20 years apart, okay? If you were born in 19, we're 20 years apart, Xavier, okay? You're 23, 24, okay? So I'm telling you, I was alive during that time. She wasn't that big. She was good for hooks on somebody's rap album, but nobody was going out there and being like, "Oh, I'm going to go get this new Ashanti album." We only were checking for her to be a hook on somebody's rap song,
Those
and the
albums.
and if we're being honest, the person who we really wanted to hear on the hook on anybody's rap song was what's my boy who died name oh God, what's my guy? He did all of the hooks.
Girl, what?
Oh, he was on Regulators. God damn it.
Nate Dogg?
Nate Dogg, thank you. Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg is the one who you wanted to hear. Because Nate Dogg was gonna sing the hook on everybody's rap album. That's who you were looking for, Nate Dogg. Ashanti was good for ying 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 and around the house. Mama couldn't sing her way out of a wet paper bag. Let's just be clear.
So you didn't like Maya either.
Maya, she was good for being a hook on a rap song. She couldn't sing like that.
This is ridiculous. See that, and that's where we have to draw the line. Maya's voice is angelic and iconic and so soothing, and
Iconic.
she
Iconic?
yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
Xavier, you're not being
Y'all
serious right now.
almost had a heart attack, baby. I almost died over here for y'all to y'all said iconic.
Iconic? Like, damn. Like, shoot.
But you know what? I love me some Maya, and as she's gotten older, she is absolutely gorgeous.
She's a beautiful woman. Now,
She's
I've never
always
took her.
been gorgeous.
Gotten
Yes,
better.
I
She's
agree.
always been a beautiful woman. But as a singer,
Have you seen?
Yeah,
You have to
no.
hear Maya live. Maya live is
girl,
otherworldly.
no. It's a no
Uh-uh.
for me, dog.
I don't want to see her live. Thanks.
Nobody wants to see her live. Nobody.
That she can dance, she can sing, she can
But you
sometimes.
know what? Even for her being a dancer, I'm not going to deny that but you can't point to her being an iconic dancer.
She's
You know
no
what I'm
Debbie
saying?
Allen.
Dancer.
Like
She's not.
Aaliyah,
She can do a choreography. She can do
no.
some choreography,
Aaliyah
but
couldn't
she ain't
sing that
iconic.
well, but Aaliyah was iconic in her dancing. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't feel that way about Aaliyah. I don't feel that
Janet
way about her.
can't sing that
Oh.
well, but she's iconic in her dancing. You know what I'm saying? So there are people who fall in that lane. You may not be the greatest singer, but baby, you're going to give me dance and performances like Sierra. Sierra ain't the best singer, but mama going to dance her ass off.
Yep.
But
Just
the
like
thing about
Aaliyah,
Maya,
just like Janet. Maya can't sing that well. I don't know her that well for dancing. I'm not saying she
dancer.
can't dance,
She's a
but she's not
trained
iconic.
dancer.
for dancing.
She's a trained dancer. She used to do choreography back in the
She's
day.
not iconic. You can't name any one thing where you say, "Oh, I remember when Maya danced and did this performance," and I was like, "Oh, Maya don't
Love
never."
is like, whoa, her tap dancing.
I
I
mean,
mean, it
Drea
was
Kelly
cute,
is a
but
trained dancer. Does that
if
mean
anything,
anything?
Maya stands out. It would be the Blame Rugrats video when she did for the little song
Yeah,
the
the
Rugrats
Rugrats
movie.
video. That's her best video. That's her best
That
song and best
yeah.
video.
Her best song.
Now,
Are
see,
you? What about?
the only choreography that we're gonna even acknowledge is Miss Lori Boomcat Gibson.
Come on, Boom Cat.
Right. Come on, Boom Cat. Come
Boom.
on, Boom Cat. And if you're old enough, you go back to the days of Paula Abdul in the late 80s,
Yes.
early 90s.
Yes.
First, LT disrespected Sierra. Now he's disrespecting Ashanti. Now
Ashanti
y'all are
ain't
sick.
shit. The error, because she's the whole error, ain't shit. And Maya ain't shit.
The
What are we talking about?
lie, the lies.
Xavier, I question now anybody who you talk about that's a credible artist. And now I have to question everybody.
And you will see it. See it. If you listen to
But
Travels, you will
Xavier, I don't
see
blame
it.
you. I know Xavier, I don't blame you. You came and grew up during a time where mediocrity was the norm. You didn't
Yep.
come up during a time like I did where you had to be phenomenal, exquisite,
Mm-mm.
extraordinary in whatever it was you did. Janet is only Janet because she was so far ahead of everybody in her entertainment factor and in her dancing skills that made her escape the fact that she couldn't sing like that. Because Janet came during a time where, bitch, if you wasn't singing circles around everybody, you wasn't gonna make it.
See.
Wait, El Tony, did you watch Bell Collective?
I did.
Do you know Tambra Cherie is pregnant?
She pregnant from that boy, from that man,
Mm.
Pregnant. We don't know who she's pregnant by,
from the
but she
man
is
who she
pregnant.
said she didn't want to be with no more. Damon.
Damon, yes, she pregnant by Damon.
Oh my
We
Shut
don't know
God.
up.
that. We don't
But I
know
thought
that.
she had eggs. Did she do it with the eggs or did she do it regular, natural?
She didn't say. She
Mm.
just glowing and showing. She just
Mm.
big belly knocked up. She just all belly.
Mm.
But my
Well,
question is, did she do it natural or the regular way, or did she do it from the eggs she had stored up?
I don't know. She
Information yet.
didn't say.
Hopefully from the egg, so she ain't waste her money.
But I thought she didn't even. Well, wait a minute. But in last season of Bell Collective, she was talking about like she didn't even want to be with Damon no more.
Listen,
That
Own
storyline.
space. She said
I'm
she wanted
I'm
her own space. There's a
Right.
difference.
She no,
listen.
she wanted to be with Damon. She wanted Damon to pop the question.
and
What
if you
she
want your,
didn't want,
go
she
ahead.
didn't want to be she didn't want to be a single mother. Like she want what her parents got. And Damon tricked her to move in, and she realized, oh, this
He didn't
fool
trick
ain't trying
her.
to give me no ring.
He didn't trick her. Let's not say that. He didn't trick
Yeah, he
her.
did not trick her. She brought Damon on because she didn't have a storyline on that show. And so she drug Damon into that. Damon was already, I feel like Damon was really into her. She wasn't into him. And she drug him on that show for a storyline because he would be really into her. But let's be clear, Damon is no Glenn. And this is what I mean. Letitia and Glenn are in love. Glenn ain't the cutest thing in the world, but Glenn got a nice body, a nice piece of melanin, and a nice piece of dick over there, and was married to Letitia. And Letitia will go and make a storyline out of Glenn. Damon ain't the same thing. You wasn't never married to Damon. He came in, what was that, the end of the first season? So we never really saw it for him like that. And then now you trying to throw him to the wayside like this. Girl, go no, girl.
Together for 16 years.
It don't matter. She wasn't into him for 16 years. I know a lot of people 16 years. That don't mean I'm into them. We could have
They
had
were
a
in a
whole bust
relationship.
down.
They
She
were
had
in
a
a
bust down with
relationship.
him. They had, a couple busts down. She let him fuck a couple times, but they wasn't in no real relationship like that.
That's not what they said. They said they were going together steady for 16 years.
That's the storyline they tell you for the show.
I will say this. I've been suspecting that she's been knocked up for a little while now because all of her pictures have been from the boobs up. And normally, when the pictures start going from the boobs up, that normally means you pregnant, Chloe. Or when stuff get real
Glenn do
flowy.
not look like Lil Boosie. Nah,
Hallie,
that's
sorry.
a stretch, Harold. Glenn do not look like Lil Boosie.
He like Boosie cousin.
Yeah. He looks healthier.
Yeah, he like Boosie cousin.
But he do look like, now I'm not
he
gonna
could be
lie.
in the family.
Glenn looked like he probably got dick of death and cock of doom.
Oh, definitely.
He looked like, baby, he got one of them old Mississippi country dicks. That's a good 10 by 7. If you know what I mean, with 10 by 7, 10 inches long, 7 inches in girth and circumference. Baby.
Use it? Y'all think he know how to use it?
Yeah,
I can believe that. Oh, I absolutely believe he knows how to use it.
Listen, why do you think after most cheating, maybe babies and everything else that she's still... Baby,
listen. Glenn, I'm telling you right now, Xavier, Glenn in the bedroom will blow you away.
Gives me slow. Glenn always gives me slow.
No,
which means
them the ones
which is the problem.
That's the problem. Because the slow dicks be the ones that will have you rethinking life. I'm telling you. Glenn got the kind of dick that will have you rethink life. You'll be like, wait a minute. Hold on.
He gives me the same feel I feel about Tristan Thompson. You know, like they just seem a little bit slow. Like you can tell that like short yellow butts.
Yeah. Absolutely. Elevator may not go all the way to the floor, but it don't matter. It goes to the knees and it does what it needs to do.
They be the most toxic motherfuckers on the face of the planet. The motherfuckers you shouldn't have no business being with, no parts of. But baby, the dick is life altering.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you what I know.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm telling you what the dick is life altering. It will make you rethink all parts of life where you be like, fuck this nigga, and then you start to think like, God damn shit. And I'm gonna tell you what, when you really realize it, you try to get you somebody else, and they shit ain't up the part. You be like, wait a minute, the fuck is this shit? I'm used to having, here, and you came with this fuck, nah, bro. And that I'm gonna say that's what happened to Letitia, because I guarantee you, it's no shortage of niggas out here going to Letitia, blowing her back, trying to blow her back out, and she be like,
so y'all think with that case, so y'all think Cliff got
Cliff ain't got shit. No, Cliff ain't got shit.
No, she just
Latrice
his wife
is just stupid as fuck. I don't know what the fuck she got going on.
She just got daddy issues and she's slow.
Yeah, she got daddy issues. That's her issue.
She's slow.
She got severe daddy issues. Because Cliff ain't got he don't look good. He don't have a shit going on. You can't tell me. I will bet every dime I own the bitch ain't got no dick and no sex game and no stroke game.
You know what I think? I think I honestly think that in the not the very beginning of her business, because I think in the beginning of her business she was doing it on her own. But I think to level her business up, he put in money, and she feels that she owes him or she's indebted to him, and that is why. You know what I mean? So I feel like there is that. Now. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It is that like when I needed you were the person that was there for me. You was the person that had my thing. So it is a different level of, loyalty. You had my back and loyalty there that she's kind of stuck on, and he's kind of playing on and playing into that. And that's kind of where that is. But no, Glenn 1000% gives me, he is an old country. I'm half slow and
And
will tear
bitch,
your
when
world
we get in
apart.
this bedroom, I'm gonna throw you from wall to wall.
Yep.
All you
A
listen,
wall.
when he get through, all you can do is lay there writhing in ecstasy,
Yep.
whole body throbbing.
Yep.
Like what just happened?
Mhm.
What just I'm telling you how this
Those
go. I'm
videos?
telling you that's what Glenn is giving Letitia.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm telling you that's what's happening.
Absolutely. Let me tell you, it takes a good long time for you to get over one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it takes a while for you to break free. Oh,
Baby, that shit, it takes literally years and years and years for you.
yep.
Because what will happen is you'll say, fuck this nigga. I ain't going back to him. And you'll try to get somebody else, and it's hard to find somebody that's going to meet that need. Baby, listen,
Mhm.
I already know.
And from time to time, you'll be like, you know what? I might just, but I can't. I can't. But I can't. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do
You
it.
can.
I mean, but I mean, you can, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Do it and not go back. Y'all have to have compartmentalize.
Listen, I'm telling you what I know. What happens is she'll get some dick, and she'll be like, that ain't it. Because I'm telling you, when you get that level of, throttle, you be like, bruh, this ain't it. And you was married to that and getting that on the regular. And that's why she be getting so mad. Because when you know that another bitch is getting the shit that I'm getting, bitch, you ready to fuck you ready to burn the
You
whole,
gotta share it.
burn
If it's so
everything down.
good, you gotta share. If it's so good, you gotta share it.
No, ain't no good. I got to share, bitch. I'll fuck you and your whole family up.
Burn it to the ground.
Burn it to the ground. I've been there.
Burn
I
it to the ground.
burned
Witness to yourself.
whole villages to the ground about a good people. I
Witness
got
to
an ex.
yourself.
Listen,
The Lord said to share our blessings.
everybody got that one ex. If you ain't got one ex that did that to you, that had you, you ain't lived yet. Listen, everybody got that one ex that baby. Listen,
Let me tell y'all.
if he called right now, I don't care who I'm with, I'm gonna think twice. I might say no, but please be clear. I'm not saying no on the first time. I'm gonna think twice about that shit. Wait, hold on. I'm supposed to be faithful. You gonna think twice.
Listen, let me tell you, I took a red eye from New York to Colorado once.
I've done that
for 48 hours.
I have
48 hours.
This,
How you go to one of the
I flew to Oregon for a weekend. I flew from Miami to Oregon for a weekend.
Yep. For
Sorry,
48 hours.
I know all about
to
this,
MAGA
girl.
territory.
The
Y'all
big
fly
that
to
we
MAGA
did.
territory to get
Listen.
laid, to roll hard and put away wet. Y'all going that far?
Xavier, Xavier, you're still young. You gonna find that one that makes you
Listen.
crazy
In a
like that.
major city. I ain't gonna.
Now, wait,
I'm not
hold
gonna
on.
find one in the goddamn.
Wait, hold on.
movies.
Phil, you ain't got an ex like that. Yana, you ain't got an ex like that.
Yes, Lord. I had to go all the way to Maine, and I'm in
So,
Kentucky.
listen, a bitch will have you traveling.
Nice, but Maine is
Ridiculous.
nice. Y'all went to Colorado.
Listen, I'd have been in the middle of clan country. Easy. Like what? Huh?
What time?
Where? When, where, how?
When we doing it? Where?
You said, wait, what time is my flight? No, I got a to-go bag. I don't need to check nothing. I'll put it in a book bag. Damn all.
Right.
I'll put it in a book bag.
You carry the whole
I'll buy
bag
what I need when I
with you.
get there.
Absolutely.
As being a Christian man on this
You know what,
panel,
Phil?
I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna say it's funny that we having this conversation because I just got a message yesterday from an ex, and I
Uh-oh.
may be packing my bags to go to Atlanta
See what I'm
soon.
saying?
So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna sit this one
Unpack
out.
that bag. Let the Lord use you, Phil. Unpack that bag. Don't go to the zombies. Don't go to the
Listen, no,
movies.
Xavier, you just too young to understand.
I'm telling
But
you.
You ain't been there
baby,
yet.
when
You
you
ain't been
get
there yet.
that close to the sun, baby, you be like, wait a minute, girl.
And die just like Icarus. Don't unpack that bag.
But
Mm-mm.
you know what? Let me tell you what, Xavier. Let me tell you this. It's not just the feeling, it's the passion
Yep,
Oh my
that
God.
you
yep,
and this ex have.
yes,
It's the
God.
passion.
Yep.
Because
It's
the thing about it is,
Xavier, you still young, but as you get older, baby, it's that passion
and
that
they
just
know
be
you.
you.
They
And they
know
know
Yes,
you.
you.
They know
yes,
every
you
point.
comfortable.
They know what
Everything.
you like. They know
Yes.
where to take you to eat. They know what to say. They know,
Mhm.
girl.
Yep.
I'm telling you what I know.
It's the
Baby.
Xavier. Let me tell you, it is the passion. And you know what else about these exes that you may not understand just yet, but you will learn.
Mm-hmm.
You're comfortable, and as you get older, you just want to be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We ain't gotta get back together, but me and you right
Go to
now, we just gonna
Colorado.
have this 48 hours of comfortability.
I'm trying to tell you,
Yep.
it's
In
like a whole
And we gonna
Colorado.
bust
vacation.
a
How
couple
are
of
you
nuts as
comfortable in
we do.
Oregon?
You have like a whole week's vacation in just that weekend.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm trying to tell you, it will rejuvenate you
That's
for
what
the
I was
next
gonna
six
say. Come
months.
home rejuvenated.
Trying to tell you, for the next 6 months, you'll be like, okay, oh girl, I'm good.
Sounds like
To
witchcraft.
move
It
mountains.
sounds like that voodoo shit. Sounds like that shadow work.
Mm.
Mm.
It's not voodoo, they just know you. And if
Mm-hmm.
they only if both of y'all only had y'all stuff together, you'll still be together right
Yep.
now.
Yep,
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
that's true.
absolutely not.
The
Oh,
thing is, if they
absolutely not.
calling you up, they calling everybody else up. No, the hell you wouldn't.
Well, listen,
Oh,
I'm a little
absolutely
Mm-mm.
not.
different there because
It's
I'm
different.
married now.
Listen, cause listen, I promise you, they even know when they with somebody else, it ain't the same as it is when they with you. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. It's mutual. The whole thing is mutual.
Yeah.
Xavier, have you ever watched Girlfriends?
Yeah, all
So do you
seasons.
remember that episode when Joan was dating that little young dude and she thought the ex was coming back and then he ended up playing her? And then Maya and them had came over and she said, no, he's coming over. I just want to use him. I just want to use him just for the night. Just give me that night. That's all it is, baby. I
Yes,
just want to
that's
In
what
use
it
love with
you
is.
him.
for the night.
For the night.
In love with
I'm
him.
going to
And
use
then they
your
was
body. I'm
working
going
the
to
whole
use
thing
your
over again.
mouth. I'm going to use you just for the night. And that's all
Just
it
for the
is.
night. Listen, Luther
And it
Vandross
ain't
had
no
the
hard
whole song.
feelings.
It's only for one night. Luther
Yep.
Vandross had the whole song.
You're right.
It ain't no hard feelings. It ain't nobody getting hurt. It's just a good time. A good
Good
time.
time. And you be the flued yourself out. They ain't flued you out. You flued yourself out. Be like, bitch, I got paid this week. I got a couple extra coins. I don't owe nothing. It ain't the first of the month. Bitch, I don't owe nobody. Bitch, I'm going. Bitch, let me hop on this
Flew
good
out
plane.
the
Yourselves out
country.
to Oregon, of all
Bitch, I'll hop
places.
on Spirit.
Flew
Don't you
across the
judging me?
country.
Are you judging me, Xavier? Don't worry. You'll have your
Oregon.
story too. We
I won't
all
be
got
going to
our story.
Oregon.
You'll
I'm
get
going
yours
to
too.
Oregon. I'm going to major cities. It may be major and
Listen,
nothing.
let me tell you something.
Xavier,
You
hear
gonna go
me.
look, you gonna go wherever it's at.
Xavier,
Wherever.
hear me well. You will go. You saying that now, I promise you,
Keep
you will
living.
have a story. Trust me, we all been there. We all got to go down
Living.
that road. Okay? Mm-hmm.
It's my money to go to Oregon.
Because listen,
Never say
everybody has
never.
listen. I'm gonna tell you how you know. You ever had that person where either not, it depends on who you are, you top, bottom, male, female, whatever. When it goes in,
the shit feels like it was made there.
Amen. I mean,
It
yes.
fits like a glove, no matter how big it is, no matter how small it is, no matter what the size. It goes in, and it's like you hear from heaven above, and it fits like a glove. And every stroke, you're like, oh, oh, oh. And it's not that from pain, it's from sheer ecstasy because you like, wait a minute, this is what it was supposed to feel like all the time. Listen, they don't make a believe out it. And when it's over and they pull out, you just lay there, just like, no, give me about 30 minutes. No, I can't move. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Please. Unless you put it back in, don't touch me.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it is. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this, Xavier, from the bottom perspective. It be so good, there's no pain from entry. And you know, if you're a good entry is always some form of pain. When it's that good and it's fit and made for it, and they know what they're doing, baby, it's ecstasy from zero to the finish. From
Not
zero
the
to the finish.
finish.
Oh my God. Oh, good God.
And David, you know what else you want to? And now this is just a side note. Now I may be along on this one. I would just want you to lay in my arms. I just want to hold you. I just want you to hold me.
That's the witchcraft of it all. That's
No,
the
that's
And
whole
even and even after the sex, the conversation
Yes.
is
uh-huh.
everything. We going out to
Mm.
eat. I ain't even got to order. You already know what I want to order. I'm gonna have this. He's gonna have ... I got your order to the T, bitch. What? I ain't even got to order. They already know exactly what I want. It's like that where it's like
Don't it
it's
feel real good? It feels so
listen.
for these 48 hours. Oh,
Right.
what? Then you can just go back to life.
And
Oh, it's so
and
good.
you be like, for the first few days when you get back home, you be like, you know what? Did I piss me off? But it's okay. I had a good weekend. Girl, I can make it through.
But see, you know what, Xavier? Because we older than you, see, y'all missed out on the times when you used to be in the club with your friends and you see your little piece in the club with their friends, and then everybody trying to see what you doing after. But I got to get home because I got somebody coming over, or I'm going over to their house right after this club.
Mm-hmm.
And you
tell them
see
to
them,
go to where I need to go.
you see them in somebody else's face, and they trying to holler and making somebody trying to holler at you, and you dancing and you jigging all night.
But you
Meanwhile,
already know.
you already know. You. So you coming over tonight? I'm coming over. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see you at. Mm-hmm.
That's no more. We could
Mm-hmm.
sit down and drink our drinks in the section. So
We
yes,
no,
it
we
was.
drank, but see, that's the whole thing. We used to drink our drink. We used to dance and sweat all night. But let me get home and get in the shower real quick.
Real quick. Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know,
Real
listen,
quick.
you tell your friends, drop me off first. Because I need to get prepared. Girl, drop me off first. I got some shit to be prepared for. Girl, stop playing with me.
Xavier, let me tell you a quick little story, y'all. I'm gonna tell you when you meet that person, and you know what else it is. I used to work overnight. I used to get off at work at 7 o'clock in the morning and go over there and take a shower and get nasty. Take a nap, wake up, and you get nasty some more till you go back to work that night. Okay, it's just
Work.
y'all wasn't meant to be for a long time before a good time, and that's all it is.
But why does it seem like these good times seem to last very, very, very long and bear very, very, very little fruit?
You know what it is? You know what it is, Xavier? Because for me and this ex, I had to grow professionally, and I'm not letting nobody holding me back professionally. I had to leave Atlanta in order to grow, and I'm not gonna let nobody or nothing stop me from my growth. But that don't mean I can't come visit and have a good time.
You know what? you know what? Oh, I'm gonna give you my business, Xavier. That is not necessarily true. It's actually my ex-husband. So it wasn't even bad. He had just tried to kill me. Um, I almost died giving birth, and after that, he was like, "Ooh, let's try again." And I was like, did you miss the part where I almost died?" And he was like, "But it was 6 weeks, and we could try again." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, you don't care about my life." He was like, "Hmm." So I was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get divorced."
Damn.
So that's why we got divorced. Cause, but then, looking back on it, I realized that I probably was just overly emotional in that state because I had just lost a child, and he was probably also very emotional because he had just lost a child, and it probably was just a bad way of coping with us both losing a child. You see what I mean? So it wasn't necessarily, there was nothing wrong. It was just he went one extreme and I went the other extreme, and I was like, yeah, can't do this.
Tracy, can I
I'm
just add
leaving.
one more thing on that story? And I thank you for
Mhm.
sharing with that story. You know what else it be, Xavier? You mature. You grow as a person, and in your adulthood, you have way more maturity than you did back when
Mhm.
y'all was together. Now we
Mhm.
grown folks, and we got grown people attitudes, and now it's just you already know, and we're better people now than we were back then.
I think the part of it is too that person teaches you things about yourself that you didn't realize prior to them. Like you might have
Absolutely.
been having sex and dating
Absolutely.
people, but they open up things you say, oh, somebody does understand, pay attention to these little intricate things about me that nobody else paid attention to. Or somebody can hit this extra corner that I didn't even know I had up in there. Oh, okay, they do get me. And that's part of the thing about that person. It's not even just the sex, it's the part of they kind of
That,
get you. They
that
kind of
intimacy.
and
Mhm.
accept you, all of who you are, your flaws and all of your little idiosyncrasies and and they just get you and they are okay with it and they embrace it and love you for you, and you do the same for them. And so it's just like this
Mhm.
whole kismet situation where all of the stars align and you go, oh shit. And now the bad part is afterwards, everybody else you be side eyeing and be like, bruh, girl, I don't
See,
had
and I don't
all
want
I
to
done
do
already
that.
had a taste of the good side. You can't come to me with the fuck shit no more. Girl, I already know with the good. And I'm not saying that nobody else would do that because you do end up finding someone else who can do the same thing, but it does kind of make you go, I'm not settling for the fuck shit no more. You stop really settling for
Mhm.
bullshit and you go, nah, I know it's somebody out there, it's people out there who do like me for me, who can accept me and all my fuck shit. I'm not settling for you. If you can't accept
Mhm.
me for me, nah, I'm good until you find
And
that
it's
right
the
one.
Extra
memories. Oh
people.
my God. Y'all done got me started. Let me go look for this flight. Shit.
Yes.
But you know what? I don't believe in just one soulmate. I believe that everybody has multiple soulmates. Some people believe that you only have one soulmate in life. I don't believe that because I think that that's too cynical of an idea. Because what if you never meet that soulmate? You know what I'm saying? Then I think you have multiple. There's, multiple people out there that maybe your soulmate or somebody who can get you like that. The key is, um, knowing and understanding and identifying when you find that person.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Because the person I was when I got married at 22 is definitely not the person that I am now. So,
Right.
absolutely.
Right.
So, dating Bay now is very different than who I was when I was married to him back then.
Mm-hmm.
A very different person.
Because Xavier, I promise you, at 24, what you look for and your standards right now will be very different than 44 or 34, even 34. I would venture to say
Hmm.
it's going to be very different than 29. When you become 29, you're going to look at your 24-year-old self and be like, "Girl, what the fuck was I thinking about? I got
Right?
I'm just thinking
Very
about
different.
myself at 29 and 24 and being like, I remember being 29. I looked at my 24-year-old self like, girl, what did you think about? Why
Right.
was you
What's this
dealing with that?
bullshit going on?
Why?
Phil, just make sure you get your ticket and just tell us how it went.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
just
no
let us
way.
know. Give us the story. We need the whole unabridged story of how it went. So,
Oh,
Phil,
I,
are you
I can
top,
tell you
bottom,
now
or
how this
versatile?
gonna
Because the
go.
people want to know.
What you say?
Are you top, bottom, or versatile? The people want to know. Mm-hmm.
So, for the people who want to know,
Mm-hmm.
a real freak will bring it all out of you.
Oh, so that means
No.
versatile. Now he might be verse top. Now when you say versatile, then that's a lot of things. It could be verse top, verse, or verse bottom. There's three levels to verse. Now you could either be true verse, you could be verse top, or verse bottom. I ain't gonna ask you all of that, but just know if you swing it the right way and you touching the right spots and doing the right things and saying the right things, anything can happen. I'm here for you.
But yeah, but Xavier, once you get a little, you know what else about these exes? Once you get
Jason, why are
older,
you not up here?
huh?
No, I'm asking Jason, why is he not up here?
When they know you back in your heyday, when you was hot stuff and you still hot stuff as you get older, let me tell you, you only get better with age and time.
Yeah, it's like fine wine. All of my exes say to me now, "Oh, you just get better with age." Like all of them want to get with me more now than they even did back then, and I have to tell them, "No, it's not gonna happen, sweetheart. No, I've already turned the page. Sorry, sorry, boo."
Speaking of
But
versatile, did y'all see Ace Rockwood's video?
who?
Ace Rockwood.
Which one? The one with him and Flame? I mean Fame, or the one with him and Yardy?
Right.
I think he has another one with somebody else who's topping him. I saw that one too. I can't
Everybody
remember the
just
name.
everybody just doing all this integration. Everybody just changing.
They were already versatile. They just weren't versatile on camera, and now they're just deciding to be versatile on
Why you
camera.
gotta ruin my fantasy? Why you gotta ruin what I want to see? Why you gotta
Listen,
ruin that for me?
Xavier, if you're a slap ass bottom, I can't help you. But I'm telling you, these people, if the booty hole open, listen, hold on. This for women and men. This is for all my women in the chat and all my men in the chat. Let me school you on something. This is old school teaching. This is old school teaching. So, Phil, if you gotta go out and understand. Old school, when I first got into this whole gay thing, would teach me this. If you see a man and when he's fucking you, if his ass cheek spread and you can see his asshole, he done got fucked. Real men who ain't got fucked before, when they fuck and when they fuck you, they ass cheeks don't spread and you don't
Yeah,
see
I got a
their
work call.
assholes like that. I'm telling you what I know. And I've trust me, I know I've tested it out. So if you ever watch a man fuck and his ass cheeks spread, and you can see his asshole, somebody done dug up in there. But if that ass stay
Keep
together,
that to your private life. What
huh?
happened
I
to
learned so much from
discretion?
you.
What happened?
Discretion. What happened to discretion? Why you gotta show it on camera? Why you gotta do it on camera?
Even if
Doing what
off
I
camera, because sometimes you can see in the mirror. I'm telling you what I know. Sometimes it just be on camera. I mean, in the mirror. Listen, I'm telling you what I know. And then it's even worse if that ass spreads. You can see the asshole, and that asshole starts winking at you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, if y'all trust me, I'm telling you what I know. When that ass starts winking at you, because the asshole will wink at you, girl. I'm telling you what I know. If the asshole winks at you, there's a very real possibility he's not only got fucked before, he gets fucked on a regular.
Mm.
oh my Jesus, be
So what
offense.
I'm telling you, Xavier, when you watch some of these porn skanks and you see them, and when they fuck, what they ass do immediately? That those ass cheeks spread, and you see the ass cheek, right? Right?
But I thought that was just from
No, Xavier,
munching and
take it, Xavier, take it from a seasoned
munch.
professional. Listen, Xavier, take it from me. I'm old school. I know what I'm talking about. And then after that, if that don't let the asshole start winking at you, they get fucked on a regular. They are slapped. They off camera. They're probably more of a bottom than they are at top. Look at Raheem.
Well, I
Because
always knew that.
before the first time you ever saw him get topped on camera, did you always see his ass spread? Did you always see his asshole winking at you? Tell me I'm lying. Same thing with Ace Rockwood.
But Ace was my first. He
Same thing
was
with Kyla Bean. Same thing with Crave. Same thing with Knight. Same thing with all those people who profess to be,
well.
oh, I'm a
Well, the
top boy
difference is,
Crave.
well, I'll take it from Crave because Crave can do anything.
Crave is
That
a
man can do
sexy ass
anything.
black man. Y'all can say what y'all want. Crave is a sexy ass black man. That's a sexy ass black. I don't give a
And
fuck
you
what
never
y'all
hear
say.
about him in no shit. You never hear about him in no shit.
He's
And
never
it's like,
involved. He's a Capricorn. He's never involved, and he's a Mariah Carey lover. Never involved with drama. Always about business. Crave is a sexy. Now, some of y'all don't know who the fuck I'm talking about when I say Crave. His name is Crave Melanin. He's a blue black
God,
man,
man, stop.
beautiful black man, chiseled out of granite, dick of death, cock of doom, stroke game is everything, ass is everything, cool as hell, never involved in drama. This is for the people who don't know who Craig Melanin is. He's just a cool ass black man, dreads, sexy, everything you want in a man. He's just cool as hell, real quiet. He's not, all loud and all. He's real quiet, stay to himself, do his business and keep it moving. At
House.
least for me, the type of dude that I go after dudes like that. I don't like a dude that's got a lot going on. I like my dudes quiet. They go about their business, they do their work, and they keep the fuck moving. And they ain't got to let everybody know what's going on, and they keep going. That's why, to me, Crave Melanin is much more attractive than the other guys because I don't like guys who are the life of the party. I'm the life of the party. I'm the gregarious one. I'm the one who does all of the talking. So if you are someone who is trying to, that's not going to attract me. I like quiet guys.
I've been trying to get into the pink toes of it all.
What pink
And
toes? You mean white people? Xavier?
I'm trying to expand
To
sometimes.
white people? I'm just asking.
I'm trying to see what they like, because because they in the recent years they've slowly started to come over to our side, into our media.
It's not recent years.
But it just seems much more prominent. Like
It's
I'm
not
starting to
recent
know their
years.
name.
White people have always been into black people. They just don't want to tell you
And
that. Hey,
but I'm just
Janae
saying this.
Boo.
Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
Janae.
Hey,
Hello.
Janae.
Hi. I'm almost home, but I figured I'd go ahead and answer any questions you have. I don't know what you're talking about, by the way. I just got
We
I just
just
got my
shooting
nails
shit
did, so
today. Janae, you could bring anything up. We just shooting the shit. We're glad. For those in the chat, Janae is our medical expert. If you have any questions surrounding the body, medicine, or medical expertise, Janae is our medical expert here on L Teddy 27's platform. And I will always acquiesce to her on things medicine or the human body. Um, I'm with
Everybody else will do
Tracy.
the
The
same.
Alabasters, the white people will always be in. No, I'm not here for no white people.
But some of them have, like, who was it?
No, some of them have nothing I need.
You didn't like Kate Maddox.
Who?
Kate Maddox.
King Maddox?
Cade.
I don't know a lot of white porn stars, so I might not know. You have to send him to. Send me a DM with who he is. I don't know these white people.
And then I've been trying to
I'm
get
just
into
gonna
the
be honest.
straights more. I've been trying to get into the straights more because I've noticed straights have better what is it? Better studio work.
Earlier, Janae, we were talking about how everybody has that one ex who's that ex that can tell you to fly out to any part of the country and you will fly out because they are just that good at what they do. The sex, the conversation, the everything that they had going on while you're together. That's just that what everybody has that one ex that you've flown out somewhere and be like, they'd be like, can you come back to so and so? And you'd be like, okay, I'll be right there. I talked about going to Oregon from Miami. Tracy, where did Tracy say she went? I think Tracy say she went to. Where did Tracy say she went? Yana said she went to Maine, right, Yana?
Which was all
wow.
right.
Yes, man. Where did Tracy
Yana
go?
say she went all the way to Maine. I went from Miami to Oregon.
Dang,
Wow,
where did
that
Tracy
must be
say
real
she went?
serious.
Listen, we all got that one ex
It was
that make
serious.
you listen. That knows you, knows your body, knows your mind, knows your whole soul. That will make you do something you probably should not do. Yeah. Because in another world, in another life, y'all were made for each other. That was really your soulmate. I would say everybody has that one ex that probably really was their soulmate, but they met at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? It's really your soulmate, but what happened is because I believe soulmate, you have to meet at the right time period in life, and so you might have met that soulmate at the wrong time period, and so years later is the right time, and you realize it, and you go, "Oh yeah, I'm here for all parts of what they have going on." So that was the topic earlier.
Well, that's fair, I guess.
I expect Janae you to be more clinical in this and be like, "Listen, let me go look up your whole your whole DNA, um, DNA and RNA background, all of you listen, I need to know. Can you give me your whole did you do a full STD, STI, testing before you came here? I need to know. You're probably a bit more clinical than I would be. Yeah, Tracy says she went to Boulder, Colorado.
Wow.
These things, and Tracy lives in New York. That's a long way to Boulder, Colorado. Mm,
No, I can't say I ever had that kind of experience, but power to you for those that do
mm.
or
Thank
have
you,
had that
Janae, for
experience.
being sensible.
Let me ask you this, Janae. Do you enjoy the members only chat? Do you have fun in the members only chat? Tell the
I
people
do
what
when
it's
I
like.
can catch it. Yeah, it brightens my day, especially when I have like long shifts and I haven't been home in days. It helps a lot.
I try to tell people, people be thinking I just be trying to sell the members only chat. Listen, my job pays me well, so I don't really look for YouTube to give me, a whole lot in terms of compensation. Even though YouTube, I'm not doing bad in terms of what YouTube pays me, but
Mhm.
that's not why I'm on YouTube. But I try to tell people the members only chat is an outlet. I go on there when I'm having a long day and I be like, let me go through seeing what the members they'll put on here. And the people cut up. I tried to say that Xavier, Jason, Tracy, Chappelle, and Harold are the usual suspects. And myself are the usual suspects of a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely. Yeah.
I contest
And
that
then,
statement, but
and
okay.
another thing, Harold said he was getting off at 7 o'clock. It is now 7:36, and I just want the record to reflect that Harold has not been on here. He said he was getting off at 7 o'clock, and it's 7:36, and he had still haven't been here. So I ain't got
Maybe
nothing
he's
for
in
Harold.
traffic. Maybe he's in traffic because he did say a little while ago that he was clocking out in 15 minutes.
That was before 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That was like at like 6:45. That's how I know.
Okay.
Yeah, he be like, Harold be making shit up. Now watch this. Soon as we get off this live, Harold go have all the smoke and fever in the members only chat. Jason, who's in the chat right now but refuses to come on the stream yard, is in the chat as well. But Jason be out of control in the stream yard, in the members only chat as well. Don't try to act like you be innocent in the members only chat, Jason. We be there.
All I do is post
All right.
recommendations to movies. I don't know nothing about that.
So I saw in the chat, you all, that you had a question about booty holes or something.
About who?
About anuses, booty holes.
Who had a question about that?
Well, when I came back in, Jason said something like, "Oh, she can answer the question" or something to that effect. And I scrolled up some, and it said something about booty hole poppers, something. I don't know.
Booty hole polyp.
Poppers, not polyps. No, that's bad. Poppers.
Oh, when y'all
I
was
don't know what y'all was talking about earlier. You have to excuse me.
Oh, poppers.
You,
Poppers is, I call it paint thinner. I don't know exactly what the chemical is in poppers, but I just call it paint thinner
was that?
because that's what I think of. Think of
I
paint
thought it was
thinner or
VCR.
gasoline that you are inhaling, and what it does is to me it kind of makes your head go and kind of distracts your head from the pain that you might be experiencing from having a grotesquely large penis enter your rectum in the way that it should not be entering it, because that's certainly the opposite way in which the anus was designed to have things go.
yeah,
So,
yeah. So I actually can answer that
so I
from
feel
a
like what poppers
physiological
do.
perspective. So the chemical in what's called poppers is amyl, AMYL chloride, right? And it serves as a relaxant. So think of it like this, and I like to put things in layman's terms. So you go take a shit, right? And it kind of hurts, depending on the stiffness of the fecal matter. Okay. What amyl chloride does is it relaxes those muscles so that the penis can enter more easily. Does that
Oh,
make
so
sense to everybody?
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Which is why bottom swim. Now, I've never been a I never liked. I did it one time, and it just made me lightheaded, and I didn't like
Mhm.
that feeling of being lightheaded. Like when a penis is going inside my body, I want to feel all of it. I need to know that the penis is there. So I will take all of the pain and everything that goes along with it that eventually turns into ecstasy. So I've never been a fan of poppers. But now
I
that you
see. Yeah,
say that,
and there's different, from my understanding, there's different strengths, varieties, kinds. So that kind of thing, they lace it with other stuff. So you want to be really, really mindful if that's what you have to do to, get your freak on, whatever. You see what I'm saying? All poppers are
gotcha,
not made the same.
gotcha. Yeah, I'm
No
with you.
universal.
Hmm.
So, because most people who I know, they have one brand that they go by and they stick to that brand and they say it'll give them, maybe 15 to 30 seconds of, okay, oh yeah, I can take okay, I'm better. And by that time, the body has kind of gotten relaxed and gotten used to it. And so now you can take it so there's not that initial pain. Like for example, when you first take it up the anus, there is the fire. The first time, li- don't ever believe a movie. If you ever watch a gay movie and somebody's a virgin and they're taking it up the ass and they're acting like, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so what? They're lying. The first time you take it up
Image,
the
the
anus,
hollering, the running
you
away.
feel like fire is shooting up your spine. Let's be clear. There is no point at all. My first time, at least for me, my first time, there was never a time where felt good. It never ended up feeling good. Because, in the books and on the movie, they say, oh, at first it's pain and then it turns into ecstasy. No, not for me. That first time, it never turned into ecstasy. It was all pain the whole time. It
Gives
wasn't
you
until
more
like my
pain.
second time until I understood. Oh, okay. But that first time, now it doesn't help that when I measured the peen of the first penis I ever took, it was over 12 inches. It was 12 and a quarter from base to tip.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about?
But
Whoa,
Size
see, no,
queens.
yeah, that's a lot. Oh,
That's
wow.
that's
that's
a
not
lot the first
healthy.
time. And he
That's
knew that.
not
And he didn't
healthy.
even stick it. He's told me, he said, I'm not even going to stick half of it. He said the most I'm going to stick is half in because he said I'm not going to do that to you because I've never met anybody that could take all of what I have. So he was gentle, but it still felt like fire shut up in my bones. Okay, fire shut up in my bones, just like fire shut up in my bones. Come on, old gospel hymnal.
And then I
That's
saw
what
in
it
the
felt
chat
like.
something about, I guess y'all, you have to let me know if I'm on target here, about the elasticity or the stretchiness, right? Was that a discussion?
But when you get well, and I'll let Janae go after I finish. When you get that first time, there's no such animal as elasticity. Your body is not prepared to be taken anything that way. Everything is used to going the opposite way. So when you talk about, I'll give you I think about it this way. Think about when you vomit. When you vomit, after you finish vomiting, your throat hurts
Mm-hmm.
because your esophagus is not used to things going that way. So there's pain there. Every time I vomited, my throat and my esophagus, I could feel hurting because I knew that's not the way that food was designed to go. And the same way with my anus, nothing is designed to go back up in. It's all designed to go up out. And so I imagine that first time your body is like, no, 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 no. And then when your body gets a chance to heal and says, well, let me prepare myself because he might try to do this again. So I'll try to get used to it or prepare muscles or or cause elastation of the muscles. I'll try to, and I think that happens after that first time. But for me, that first time was like, no. The second time, it was no in the beginning, and then it started getting better.
Mhm.
But after that, it got better. But that first time was hell. It was awful. If I was to judge being bottoming off that first time, I would never bottom again in my life.
Yeah, and so what happens is, and I think that's with any kind of anticipation of the first time or anything, your body tenses up. And that's what's part of what's called the fight or flight response, right? If you're nervous or anxious about something, your body is going to tense up the same way during intercourse, you know. And and in terms of that, the bigger, the wider it is, more likely those what are called anal sphincters are going to tense up. And as you get used to it, they'll start to loosen. And I will also say, I know there's a common misconception that, ooh, your booty hole loose, or you got loose cooch, or whatever. There is some validity to that, okay? And so what that means is the more active or involved you are, the less elastic the anal sphincters and vaginal walls tend to be. We lose elasticity as we age anyway. So if you've been around the world with everybody else of different sizes, shapes, colors, whatever works for you, then yes, there is some validity to that. That's why they have the Kegels and all that stuff to try to strengthen those muscles, if that makes any sense. And it's more than just muscles. There's different types of connective tissue as well. And that's the part that's losing the elasticity because it happens with age. Now, like I said before, if you get it on however and whenever and all that stuff, then yes, the elasticity or the stretchiness is going to lose over time. And some people, like in the adult industry, can literally feel or sense that because they're so experienced. And that's not to throw shade to anybody or shame anyone. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying there is some validity to that um, concept, if that makes sense.
I got you.
Mhm.
Well, I'm not going to dox myself and tell a lot of my history, but I do have some don't know. I have a lot of history in kinesiology and
Okay.
the
Yeah,
thought,
okay.
the
So my
the
recommendation in
science
that
of the
regard
body.
is give your parts time to rest,
Right.
right?
And so what I will say is, and this is something that I tell all of my gay children, I say, listen, the way the body works, sphincters in all of the body, when one sphincter opens, all of them want to open at the same time.
Hmm.
Meaning, and we have several sphincters. We have the urinary sphincters, the anal sphincters, the sphincters in your tear ducts, the
Yep.
esophageal sphincters, and so many sphincters. So that's why sometimes when you suck a large penis and they're large enough to open up the esophageal sphincter, some people say, "Oh, I got a tear in my eye," because when one sphincter opens, all of them try to open. So if the esophageal sphincter opens, the sphincters in the tear ducts will open as well, which may cause a tear.
Yes.
Or when you're taking a number two, you may have the urge to do a number one at the same time because as the anal sphincter is opening, the internal and external urinary sphincters will open as well and will cause you to, go number one at the same time as you're going number two. So correct me if I'm wrong on that, Janae.
No, there's definitely some validity there.
And so and that's so somebody was like, man, I had a big ass dick. It made me tear up. That's how I know I had a good dick. And I said, there's a little truth to that because if they were big enough to open up your esophageal sphincter, it opened up your sphincters to your tear ducts and may have caused a tear to come down because sphincters try to open up. When one sphincter opens, the others say, oh, okay, well, let me open up as well at the same time.
Right, and you have no control over these things. They're made up of what's called smooth muscle, and it's involuntary. And that's different from the muscle that is in your arms and legs, where you got full control over it. So in other words, you use your hand to do the business on whoever. However, you got control over that. What opens up on the inside, you don't have the control.
Hmm. I'm glad you said that. I'm going to timestamp this. So because people be thinking I just be making stuff up. I have quite a bit of education in the kinesiology. I'm not going to dox myself, but I have quite a bit of. I've taken qualitative analysis of human movement and motor behavior. One,
Oh
two, and
wow.
three. Yes. So that'll let you know about my graduate degrees that I have. I've taught
Okay.
qualitative. I taught qualitative analysis of human movement, as a matter of fact, on the collegiate level. So, um, but
Failing
That's
I'm not gonna.
senior
impressive. I
chemistry.
didn't know that.
I'm not gonna dox myself.
Mhm.
And I can't even pass
But
food chemistry.
I just act dumb on YouTube. But in real life,
Well, I don't think anyone ever thought you were dumb. I just didn't know your background was that vast. That's impressive.
hmm yeah. So, but yeah, no, I have quite a bit of history. I just, try to dumb myself down for some people. But I will say, I didn't just get here. I studied. There's quite a
Okay.
bit of education
Say
that
that.
comes
Hmm.
here, that comes behind the L Teddy to the 27. What time? Oh, it's 7:51. Really B is going live at 8 o'clock. We done been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I thought I was gonna be here for an hour and a half at the most. We done been on here for 2 hours. I still got silly Saturday to prepare for tomorrow, y'all, and that takes hours. Y'all don't even realize it takes no less than 4 hours to prepare for silly Saturday. So I need to go and do that. Start to get ready for silly Saturday tomorrow and have a good time with it. And we'll have a good time tomorrow with silly Saturday. I'm so glad y'all came on, Yana. Thank you for coming on. I know Phil came on. I know Tracy C came on. Um, Xavier has been here since almost since the beginning. Janae, you came on. Um, the rest of the mods, I'm side eyeing y'all. I'm gonna go in the mod squad chat and side eye y'all and give y'all a piece of my mind. However, I thank y'all for so much for coming on. I had a good time with y'all today. Y'all have really entertained me today. Even though Quintessential came in and made me feel bad about my snacks of the day. Oh
This was
man.
fun. Thank you for having me.
Definitely. We'll be on tomorrow for Silly Saturday as normal. So look out for that. And then after that, I'm gonna go and throw eggs at Ashanti. I'm almost done with my. You almost done, Miss Baythang? All right, Miss Baythang. Y'all put some shondos in the chat. Jason, I'm mad that you did not come up here at least to say hi. Jason, you supposed to come up here at least to say hi and let the people know, that you are a real person and say hi to the people. You ain't right, Jason. You are not right.
Teddy, go
And
listen to some Ashanti
because
and some Maya.
Jason be one of the main people in the chat. Jason and Harold, we are all side eyeing Jason and Harold in the chat because they be one of the main people in the members only chat. But now when the members only chat goes live, they ain't here.
I just want to say, Teddy, before you go to them people's concert, listen to some Ashanti. Listen to some
I'm not gonna
Sierra.
listen. Ashanti
Listen.
is responsible for some bad music. I hate her for her remake of "I'm So Into You" by Tamia because that's Tamia's
Ignore
song.
that. Ignore
Tamia
that.
sang the shit out of that song, and the fact that she came here ying ying yinging around the house with that song when Tamia sings her face off, and Ashanti can't sing even a tenth of what Tamia can sing.
Listen to some Ashanti. Listen to the declaration. Listen to some. Listen to oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
Baby, ooh baby, ah baby. Okay, I just gave you all Ashanti. That's all you get from Ashanti. Ah baby, ooh baby, ah baby. That's the best she gonna get.
That's
and
the
go
best she
watch
got.
some Maya. Y'all's got a Ashanti
The
be
best that a Maya can give you is that Rugrat, is that song from the Rugrats
Yeah.
movie
you need we
with
I'm
Mace and
Uh-huh.
who else was on that? It was Mace and some other people on that song.
Who all?
boys. The Blackstreet Boys.
It wasn't Blackstreet. It was some other. It was like a rap group. I can't remember.
It was Blackstreet and
Was it
It
Mace
was
and
not Blackstreet.
was it So For Real or whatever their name was?
No, it was not so for real.
Who was it, Lord?
let me
I'm
look this
pretty
up.
sure somebody will
Cause
look it up, but it was not Blackstreet or Soul for real. Anyway, we about to get up out of here. Let me see, Yana or Xavier. Can y'all give the people what I say at the end of every video? Let me see who can get it right. Let me see who can get it right. What do I say at the end of every video?
Thank y'all for being vocal, present, active. I love y'all. I love on y'all. I can't remember the rest. I've been drinking.
Xavier, what you got?
thank y'all for being vocal, present, and active. I love y'all. I love on y'all. Mm.
Until you
Y'all
do it
are about
again.
to say,
Peace.
okay, here's how it goes. I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Uh, that's what I say every time.
That's it. That's it.
That's it right there. I always say I love y'all. I love
I
on
love
y'all.
on
Thank you
y'all.
all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. That is the outro. Um, kind of like how Erica De Niro always says, take care of each other, protect your energy.
Mm-hmm.
Go Niners. Yes, Miss Baythang. Our Niners won yesterday. So go Niners. Um, but yes. So that's what I say every time. Um,
Well, I
so that's all
enjoyed
I
you
got for
all.
y'all. Until next time, I also say until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all
Peace.
drive safely. I'm out.
Later.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.